What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahai Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Clark. This boy, Black School Bears, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Flores II.
Yo, this is Mike Evans of the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. Another episode, Flag on the Play, episode 57. As I see my brother finally back, slaving with Florida. Karen, AJ, Donnie, Matt. Matt, how y'all feeling, though?
Tired.
We're good. Pretty good.
Feeling great, man.
Weird Sunday, to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, football doesn't make sense right now, but that's okay.
No, that's what I love. It's fun.
I mean,
Football doesn't make any sense. The Steelers are 3-0. The Vikings are somehow 3-0. Sam Darnold is like top 3 for MVP. The NFL doesn't make sense right now, but it's okay.
hey, I ain't gonna cap. Whoever could just put Go Canes in the chat.
Am I straight? Yo, am I straight?
No, you good?
You good?
Yeah, you're good.
My Wi-Fi just tweaked out crazy.
Yeah.
Trey, you sitting comfy over there, huh?
Oh, yeah, facts. I finally built the gaming chair. Good God. I finally did it. But usually, like I was about to say before my internet froze, I was gonna start back from the Thursday night game and up, but we gotta start from the Monday night games specifically. I wish G Baby was here because his generational talent, JJ, your bum ass Clemson Tiger, Trevor Lawrence, looking like dog shit. Looking terrible. I'm not going to say it, but I got to propose a question because I'm the host. I'm not saying it. So I'm going to start with you, Trey. Is this starting to look like Trevor Lawrence might be a bust?
Okay, this is what I'll say. I think bust is maybe a step too far, but you know how I feel about T-Law. I've been saying this for years, and people scoffed at me and got mad at me and said whatever the hell they wanted to when I said this when they were coming out of college. But I said Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields are much closer to each other as prospects in terms of both of them being projects in the NFL than people would like to admit. And everybody laughed at me or said, that's crazy because Trevor Lawrence beat Alabama as a freshman. So that automatically meant he was Peyton Manning. And he's not. And I think at this point, it's finally starting to set in. Oh, damn. He not Peyton Manning. He just tall as shit.
Wow.
Look, I'm not saying Trevor Lawrence isn't talented. I'm not saying that he hasn't shown flashes of okay, cool. He's worth building around. What I am saying is the way people talked about him in terms of him, is he a generational talent? Yes, physically. There are things that he can do that not many other human beings can do, period. If we're talking about generational player, hell no. No.
And
he
the
is a generational talent.
And the craziest part is,
football player.
all y'all last year, y'all been talking about Doug Pearson, this elite coach, and now what's the issue now? What are y'all talking about?
Wait, hold on. First and foremost, who was saying Doug Peterson was elite?
That's what a lot of people. That's what a lot of people saying about what Trevor was going with Doug Peterson. He's a phenomenal coach.
Trey.
Bring them
up here.
Can we bring them to the front?
That's what everybody was saying. I'm not trying to hear that excuse now.
Yeah.
I never heard anybody call Doug Peterson.
That's great.
This is what I'm gonna say just to end it, and I'm gonna let it go to the rest of the floor. As much as I want to still believe in Trevor Lawrence's ceiling, at this point, look, they have enough. Is that roster great? No, it's real top heavy if we're being honest. But he's got enough. At this point, he shouldn't be this bad.
Offensively, at least. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
At this point, he should not be this bad. The fact that he is this inconsistent at this stage in his career yeah, people might need to adjust their expectations of what he actually is now. That's all I'm saying.
Real quick though, I mean, for you to be a generational player though, you have to. The generational talent label is given to you because of what you're able to do when you're coming out, right?
Yeah.
But to be a generational player, like people didn't call Patrick Mahomes a generational talent, but we all know he's gonna go down as a generational player. It's about what you do after that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why if you anybody would ever have the stigma or the thing that call him a generational player, you know, it's based off of what he did afterwards, not what he's doing now. You feel me?
Karen, you can go ahead.
The sad reality about Trevor Lawrence, he hasn't played consistent great football in 2 years. Last year,
he's never been consistent ever.
No, I'm saying like I'm saying like a consistent stretch at least. Like
yeah, even okay, not to interrupt, but even my biggest thing is like everybody was praising him when they started out 8-3 or whatever, but it was like, dog, like he's only had an 8-game stretch where he really looked like himself. An 8-game stretch in a 16-game or 17-game season, that is not consistency, my friend.
No, I'm aware. I was just saying like a stretch of games where he played like
fair enough
level. The sad reality is like we give like a lot of passes to like other players too, or like not passes.
We get all other players and criticize them.
Yeah. At this point, the fact that Trevor Lawrence was hyped up as the next Peyton Manning, he was close, like he was hyped up as close to Andrew Luck as a prospect. I'm sorry, it's the reality that he's a bust. Like I can't defend him anymore. Like you guys may disagree, but at this point, like Trevor Lawrence is a bust. Like he is.
JJ, I don't know if he's still here. He might be eating food still.
Yeah.
No, I'm here.
Go ahead.
Shoot. I'm not gonna say much about Trevor Lawrence because y'all already talked about it. I mean, I just think he needs to get better. That's it. At the end of the day, no more excuses. He ain't really got no more excuses. I will say this though. Look, I told y'all, Josh Allen. If y'all think Josh Allen's gonna win MVP, this is how he's gonna do it, and he's doing it right now. I'm just telling y'all right now, the way he's playing, gotta give him his props. He's been playing immaculate, man. You know what I'm saying? He's been playing elite football. He's been playing great football, man. And like he's still showing you the stuff that he's showing me the same inconsistencies that I've already seen in him. But other than that, bro, they winning games and by a huge margin. James Cook is looking like a crazy weapon. I mean, Khalil Shakir and Keon showed up, but that's a lot due to the fact that that secondary is torched butter cheese. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You got Tyson Campbell. That's not Trey. Why you looking like that, bro?
No credit, I guess.
I'm talking about the receivers because regardless, like I said, Josh Allen's been playing.
Okay.
Playing lights out. I'm talking about mainly that Jaguar secondary. That was bad, bro. That was immensely bad. So they showed up, but those receivers showed up. But I mean, that's what I'm pointing out too. So, other than that, I mean, great overall game by the Bills, man. Keep going on this roll, and y'all gonna be in for a long one. Y'all gonna make the playoffs and win the division.
You don't answer the question though, bro. Is Trevor Lawrence a bust?
Oh. Why you gotta ask me that though?
Because you're on the panel.
Yo, Donnie.
He's crazy, bro. He's a fan. Yo, he's that answer the question.
JJ, I'm not answering to you.
You don't believe he a bust? Just say it.
Yo, Donnie, he a bust?
Hey, he asked you, not me.
What you talking about? He's about to ask you next, so that's why I'm asking you right now.
Say yes or no. You don't even have to explain. Just say yes or
no. But JJ, the thing is, we go in whatever order Trent says.
At this point, I mean, okay, at this point in his career, Trevor Lawrence has not lived up to the expectations that people have set upon him. So yes, he is a bust.
Okay.
People thought Trevor Lawrence was going to be a top 5 QB. He's not.
Come on, you know this is one of the most biased statements you ever said in your career. Come on, keep it to me. Come on, bro. You know Bryce ain't even play good at all. Like, come on.
I was about to say that's not.
Yeah, and it's even worse when Andy Dalton goes out there and just lights it up.
I did good yesterday.
Dropped almost 40 points. But Donnie, is your king?
My king, he says.
Definitely your king. But is your king a draft list though?
My king's the guy who's in Arizona, not him. But
yeah.
I mean, dude, for the expectations I put on him, there's no doubt about it. He just is. Like, I had high expectations for him. I did. In my years of doing scouting, so since 2017, He's still the best quarterback prospect I've watched, and it has not lived up to that.
Crazy.
What do you say?
That's Matt's burner, by the way.
What did he say? What did he say?
Trey
was born the same year as Don Hudson. That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, his first time back, and he's already getting slandered like that. Come on now.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's okay, Trey. It's okay, Trey. You're still 22. It's okay.
22.
No, I'm not. I am 31.
Not the same age.
But no, like, yeah, it's just
Yo, that's crazy.
okay. All right, can we just ban this guy because he's throwing shades at? Okay, all right, this is crazy.
All right, bro.
Hey, I was right about a few of them. But no, dude, Trevor just has not hit at all. It's as simple as that. The inconsistencies with the accuracy, especially over the middle, it's been bad. And that was kind of the one thing I did kind of nitpick with him coming out of college was the ball placement was kind of inconsistent, but I didn't think it'd be this bad, and it really is. Like he does have some unreal throws at times, like especially in that one game. I forget who he was playing. I think it was Miami or something. I'm not too sure, but he had 3 throws in a row where I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like you see those, but that's not enough. You have to do it consistently, and he just hasn't. So I'm sorry, Trevor. I loved you as a prospect coming out. You're still one of my favorite QB prospects ever, one of the highest grades I've ever given out, but unfortunately, just hasn't been that.
Matt?
I think for me, when it comes to Trevor Lawrence, everything that we all knew about what he was physically coming out of Clemson, I think he's shown that he could, like pound for pound, he's a very good quarterback, right? But the problem with like him, and I can't really put a finger on it because I'm not there, is something's up with him with his like processing. I don't know why it's as bad as I would think. He's throwing too many 50-50 balls. He's throwing too many garbage balls. Like there's just way too much. There's just not enough decision making that I'm seeing out of Trevor Lawrence that's making me really like very confident in him.
Can I give you
maybe go ahead.
A reason for that? Ironically, it's kind of the same thing that doomed Justin Fields' development in Chicago, which is, hey, Jacksonville, Trent Baalke, and that front office, it probably wasn't a good idea to draft a quarterback first overall and then continue to have Cam Robinson play left tackle when he's been a guard since he left Alabama. And you knew that. And you said, you know what? This dude got busted for PEDs because he was so bad playing tackle, he felt like he needed an edge. But you know what? We're going to give him some more money and let him play tackle again. And then Trevor Lawrence has been hit so much that now he is randomly spinning in the pocket when there's nobody around him. And you saw that shit on national TV last night. Y'all have damaged this man.
It got so bad for Trevor Lawrence.
That's really what it is. They have spent so much money in pass rushers. They've spent money on corners. They spent money on receivers. I mean,
the O-line is horrible.
The O-line.
I'll give them grace. They tried to fix it this offseason.
They tried with Brandon Scherf.
They tried with Brandon Scherf. They brought in Mitch Moore, Ezra Cleveland, Anton Harrison. They tried, I guess.
They tried with Andrew Norwell. They tried with Scherf, but it's like it just had them building that offensive line has been miss after miss after miss after miss. It's bad. If you want to have it, like I am going to say this until I'm blue in the face.
Mm-hmm.
It does not matter who you put back there. He could be the most talented human being on earth. If he gets beat to the ninth circle of hell for 3 years, I promise you, the process is not going to be there. Because the first like the human body can only take so much punishment. After a while, you don't want to be bothered with that shit. If somebody keep hitting you in the mouth, eventually you want to get away from that. Like, instead of you spending that money on Gabe Davis, y'all should have spent it on trying to find him a tackle.
This might be a weird question. Since most of us consider Trevor Lawrence a bust, like what do we think?
I don't think he busted. Like,
No, I don't think he's a bust.
I'll wait till the season.
I don't think I can't say he's a bust.
As of right now, though, he's. I'll put like this. I mean to cut you off though, Trey, but do it. Now, he is like he's like he damn about to be the Andrew Wiggins. Now, if he keeps,
I was about to say Clowney.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a bust. Yeah, what I'm saying, but what's his name? He got the season. It's only been 3 games in. He's playing. He's playing.
Also, Chris, to answer your question on
that's
the question on Harrison. That entire
I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get. His foot is. He's really like already. He's halfway in. Yeah, you lost.
I was just gonna ask, where like the 2021 draft, like for QBs, probably bottom 3.
It's probably the worst.
And it's probably the most in terms of prospect wise, one of the best we've ever seen.
And it's probably the most. It's the most disappointing by
far, not even close. Not even close.
It is a.
Yeah, I don't think it's the worst. I just think it's the most disappointing.
It's one of the.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's easily one of the most. It is the most disappointing.
Chris.
Darnold Wright is terrible, Chris. Don't get me started on Darnold Wright. Darnold Wright is horrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing. He hasn't been playing well.
He was great his freshman year, and then last year he was the only good tackle from that draft was Paris Johnson. Only one.
This is the definition of logistics. Y'all take.
You have 1 second team all.
Y'all make it too literal, in my opinion. I think when we start having these bus talks. Like, I think, to me, there's different ways of bust. Like, Ted Ginn, to me, is a draft bust. Ted Ginn has had good years as a receiver. Like, the year 2015 with Carolina, he had a good year. And I think he had maybe like 1 or 2. But his whole career, he was known more as a specialist more than a receiver because he couldn't catch the ball. So, like, and there's multiple examples of players who just had long careers. Crabtree is for sure 1,000% a draft bust. Sammy Watkins is 1,000%.
The shit show.
Like that's what.
Yeah.
It's Sammy Watkins.
He was drafted top 10.
It's Sammy Watkins for 2 good.
Even like Keyshawn Johnson, I would say he's very much can be labeled as a bust. First overall, and never really
went first overall, and he's like he was just a good receiver.
Yeah, Sammy Watkins for his first 2 years was great. He was actually really good. He's a bust, bro.
I hate to bring this up, but he only played 1 season. Justin Blackmon is a draft bust.
Yeah,
and he's a draft bust for different reasons because he will.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sure.
But that's my thing. Like, again, for anybody who doesn't want to give up on Trevor Lawrence, I get it. I really do. My thing is at this point, like I was saying before when we were talking about that 21 draft, this is a testament to what happens when you draft really talented players and the team building aspect is not around them. Like that's really what this boils down to.
And sorry for cutting you off. And not a lot of guys can overcome that.
No. I need you to understand. There's almost no player that's ever been able to really overcome that. Maybe Cam Newton.
I was gonna say like guys like Cam,
guys who survived despite the fact that there was nothing built around them. But even if you go back and look at Cam's career, it really lasted like 7 years.
And also side note, real quick, because somebody brought up Tavon Austin. Tavon Austin was drafted number 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a draft.
He's absolutely
a draft bust. Who said he wasn't? Who said he wasn't?
Nah, Quan said he wasn't. And I didn't realize. I didn't realize. See. Now it's Rams used wrong. See, y'all just don't want to keep it a buck when it comes.
I just have to say this real quick. Just because you're elite kick returner, you're still a draft bust. You were drafted as a receiver.
So you drafted top 10. If you draft the top 10, you're expected to be a pro.
I know Patterson wasn't drafted that high. He's still a bust. Like, I don't care what people say.
But if you're drafted top 10, you are expected to be a immediate impact player with Pro Bowl potential.
Huh.
I mean, it can depend, but
it depends. But like at the end of the day, at least a Pro Bowl caliber player if you're drafted top 10.
Wait, Kieran, did you say Cordero Patterson's a draft bust?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's a first-round receiver, and he was drafted as a receiver. He's a draft bust.
Now he's a running back. Like, what are we?
Like, he's like for what he was drafted for. Yeah, he's literally a draft bust. But he is one of the greatest return specials ever. So that's why
He's the weirdest.
He's still really good, and he's still like one of the best ever.
TJ
Actually,
Hawkinson
at what he does, it's just that's not what he was drafted.
No. TJ Hawkinson is not a bust.
What?
Whoa.
That's what Trevor said in the chat. Hawkinson's been a top 10 tight end for most of his career, and you could argue top 5 for a few years. So I don't know about that.
Yeah. What's his name? No. Devin Hester is not a draft bust. I don't even think Devin Hester was drafted in the first round.
No.
But I'm gonna start with you, Matt. To talk about the opposite. Bills, like JJ talked about a little bit. Josh Allen went crazy. Shout out Donnie. He was cooking about Josh Allen. Can this team finally make the hump and actually win a Super Bowl this year?
No, but I think what Josh Allen's doing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
I don't think no. Okay, all right. Let me slow down here. All right. Josh Allen is absolutely a Super Bowl caliber quarterback, and everybody and their mother knows that, right? It's just this defense, this coaching staff, even the surrounding offensive cast around Josh Allen. Does any of it move anybody still?
No.
Exactly. Like I think like Josh Allen would need to like literally be like Cam Newton at Auburn at this point to try to get this team to the Super Bowl. And just spoiler, he's not going to do that. Josh Allen is awesome. I'm a Josh Allen enthusiast. He's just not going to do that.
He doing it right now?
He's doing it right now, but I mean, Cardinals defense, come on, right?
Easy.
Okay.
Dolphins defense, come
on. Why are we
defense? Like
I don't get why.
It's like I'm not diminishing.
I don't get why players get criticized for playing shit defenses.
Okay. But the whole point is that he's putting this team on his back, and he is, and I'm not taking that away from him. But like when you face more competitive teams to try to exploit all of these holes that the Bills still have, like it's going to make Josh Allen look worse. And again, I'm not. That's not a knock on Allen because what he's doing right now is terrific. Right. But the context that's going to go into like why the Bills are not going to continue this hot streak is going to be when they start facing better teams. And that's just,
I don't think what Matt said is crazy because like Quan said, no, it's called context, bro. Like, even though he's wilding.
I got it.
You gotta see how he play versus these top teams, but Donnie, you next.
I was just going to say like, dude, 4 touchdowns in the first half is crazy. No matter what defense. Like,
no, I'm not taking that away from him at all. He's playing. I've always thought that Josh Allen for the past like 3 years has been a top 2 quarterback. Like I've known that. That's
no. I know. I'm aware. I'm just like
yeah. That's what we expect out of him.
Yeah.
Donnie, go ahead, talk your shit. You got it.
I mean, a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, I went on here and said, I think Josh Allen could win MVP. I think this offense could be something similar to that Chiefs offense we saw in 2022. And yes, Dalton Kincaid hasn't gotten the targets I expected him to get, but the offense is still performing at a very high level, and the run game is about as good as I expected, and the offensive line is about as good as I expected. I've been singing his prayers, but Spencer Brown and Deion Dawkins have done a good job this year. The interior, I thought they did a decent job replacing Mitch Morse. I thought that'd be a massive loss, but the interior has been great. Not really, but it's been serviceable. And Josh Allen, in my humble opinion, one of the best in terms of pocket presence, one of the best in the league. I mean, last year he was first in the NFL in pressure to sack ratio. So that's got to help something, especially when your tackles are that good. I think the coaching staff, what you're underrating, Matt, just for the fact that the Bills defense has been getting slammed with injuries, especially with the linebackers position for a minute, and their run defense has still been good. Like the linebackers, we're talking about Dorian Williams, man. I like Dorian Williams out of Tulane, but like 4th round pick, he's coming on and he's making a good impact. They've had a lot of injuries. Greg Rousseau's also taken a massive step. Von Miller, not the player he was, but still a very solid pass rusher. Ed Oliver, great player. AJ Epinesa, one of the better rotational edge rushers in the league, I would argue. But they have pieces. They do. And, yeah, maybe the corners aren't great, but Rasul Douglas is probably a better corner than most other corners in the league. So I guess I can say that. But I don't know if they're going to make it to the Super Bowl. I don't. But I'll say this. I think I like their chances as much this year compared to last year. just because of the fact that I think the coaching staff has done such a great job. Allen has played decently turnover prone or decently turnover. What's the one I'm looking for? What's the one I'm looking for?
He's been taking care of the ball.
Yes, he's been taking care of the ball. Like, he only has 2 turnover-worthy plays this year. Like, in the majority of his games last year, he had 2 in most games. So he's been doing a good job this year. And like you said, low quality defenses. I get it. Cardinals, trust me, I'm a Cardinal fan. Our defense stinks. Dolphins, not great. Jaguars, abysmal. I think the Ravens is going to be an interesting test. Yes, are they not as good as they were last year? Yeah, still one of the better defenses in the league. They've just had this brutal start to the schedule, and then week 2, we're just going to ignore that. But overall, I still like this Buffalo team to win the division, and I think they can make a conference championship appearance. I think that's 100% possible.
JJ?
I mean, I already said what I said about Josh Allen, honestly. So
You're talking about the Bills specifically. What do you think the Bills ceiling now that you see that they actually cooking?
I agree with when it comes to the standpoint of what their defense. I mean, the defenses they played. I also do think that, like I said, Josh Allen is playing to the level of like, if he keeps on playing like this, I said it's contingent on him, right? Dalton Kincaid, he showed up a little bit last game. He hasn't been fully involved in the offense. I think a lot of their players, except for James Cook, I think James Cook has definitely shown out and shown, his face and being able to be a guy that Josh Allen can count on. But the other guys, it's like a week in and week out basis. So I don't think you can rely, like, you'd have to rely on the fact that they can be good consistently, and they're not always like that. And if they are, that's good, but I just don't think that's going to be the case. And so, yeah, they're hot right now. But afterwards, a lot of the like I said, later this season, who can someone recite me their schedule for later this season?
So, do you want the next 3 games or just the later this season?
Sure, give me the next 3 games.
I know they play Baltimore next week.
It's at Baltimore. They play at the Texans and they play at the Jets. So they have
dude,
Baltimore is no, and
that's a great test, Matt. I'm saying that's a great test.
Those are all going to be. That's going to be a lot. It's going to be a great test for him. But let's be real. Baltimore is going to be another team where it's like, well, Baltimore has their own issues. They be giving up leads way too late, anyways. So if anybody can muster up a lead, as long as these guys are on the same page as him, it's Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? Or come back. So like I said, next week I wouldn't be surprised if we're watching the Bills coming back down from down in the depths because the Ravens want to somehow give up the lead once again. Dang, they're losing the game. So, like I said, we're gonna have to see when it comes. It's like a week by week basis for me. I don't think they're gonna make the win the Super Bowl though. I don't think they still have Super Bowl chances honestly with this team. So,
Karen.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make the Super Bowl, but they're still a really good team, regardless of their wide receivers. Even like I thought their defense played pretty good against the Dolphins, even before Tua got hurt. They pretty much shut down Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle like the entire game. So, yeah, like these three next games will determine if I think they can make the Super Bowl or not, because they still have some holes on their defense and their offense too. They don't have a consistent wide receiver one, and as you mentioned, I think it's fair. I do think it's fair. They're playing shit defenses right now, but these 3 games, the Jets defense is good. I know the Texans just got mollywogged by the Vikings, but I still think they're a good defense. And the Ravens, even though they're not as good as last year, they're still a good defense regardless. So it'll be a good test for the Bills this week. So stop. He's a gadget guy.
Trey, go ahead, bro.
Curtis Samuel, that is a very rare Curtis Samuel praise. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Wow. Yeah. All right. So, answer your question. No, they're not going to make the Super Bowl because I'm sorry. Did the Chiefs just disappear from this earthly plane? Like,
yeah.
What are we talking about? However, they'll be a good team. They'll more than likely win the division, and they'll make some noise in the playoffs until they run into Kermit the Frog in them, and then they go home because that's what like
Justin Fields will knock them out. Nah, okay.
Hey, look. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fact. Let me send a shout out Slom for the super chat. Give Trey credit. He said defense is gonna catch up. He cooked.
I tried to tell y'all, but I'm gonna just say this: all of you weirdos out here who can only judge quarterbacks based off of stat watching and this guy put up 400 yards a game, blah blah blah, so he's clearly better. Yeah, you got to watch the game now, stupid.
Real quick, and what's his name? I mean,
Shout out
to them. Y'all also said Diggs.
Hey Trey, should we ban cover 2?
Hey.
Not cover 2. Should we ban 2I?
Bro,
That's crazy.
Yo.
Hold on. Real quick, I just want to say something real quick. Hold on. Shout out.
No, he's great.
Shout out
He's
to
great for
the
TV.
Bills for doing this, but y'all also said Diggs was watching. Y'all sound dumb as shit. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. But yeah, what's the answer to that question, Trey? Because that was a question. Hold on.
Well, I was also I want to say this though real quick. I was also told that Diggs made Allen Manny. So yeah, just want to throw that out there.
No, I'll go ahead and eat those words too, because I've been the main one saying that too for a long time when it came to Josh Allen. So I'm giving him credit because I did not know what it was going to look like without Diggs, because for a long time when you watch him on film, it's not like their play calling was ever the greatest with Ken Dorsey. So a lot of the times it was him either hanging in the pocket, waiting for Diggs to get open because he was the only one who could beat man coverage or beat brackets, or it was cool, I'm gonna run around and wait for Buddy to get open. Now he not there no more. So now what do? And he been balling. Shout out to you. It looks like you've taken another step. So I can't say nothing but salute. Cool.
Hey, so
we can all agree that Diggs did help his development.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
But like to me, I always give the number one praise to Dable, and then I would say Stefon. Like Dable, dude, his Trey, you know how bad those mechanics were coming out of college.
Yes, they were awful.
That was really bad.
The only reason why I specifically gave it to Diggs is because even with the whole mechanics and all that stuff, dog, we were talking about draft bust earlier with Trevor Lawrence.
This is also true.
Them first 2 years, and hey, Trent, me and you done had this conversation off air. If Josh Allen, if his name was Jaheim Allen, and he looked like me, them first 2 years, oh yeah, they would have slapped the 82 on his chest like he was Logan Thomas and told him to learn how to run stick routes. Like you would have been done. Like,
oh my god,
they would have seen you hurdle Anthony Barr and said, "Oh, that's a tight end right there." Like
no bullshit.
Yeah, Stefon. Look, y'all can say what y'all want about Buddy being a diva or whatever, and maybe he was, but you know what? Without his diva ass, we don't get this version of
I don't think him complaining for the ball and him being mad, losing close games, is him being a diva. I don't think people don't understand the definition of a diva is for. I don't think people.
Look, I don't think so either. But all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, if Diggs ain't there, we don't get this version of Josh Allen that played last night. So let's just all be thankful that happened and enjoy what.
And he cooked. He cooked. No bullshit. That is
what happened.
I'm not giving up on AR. I'm never giving up on AR.
AR for MVP, right?
I switched to Jordan Love. I plead the fifth.
But
look, AR is it's rough right now. However, this is essentially his rookie year. I kind of expected this because this is what it was supposed to look like last year. Kind of knew that was gonna happen. He started 1 year in college,
Allen started more than that in college.
Yeah, he started 1 year, and people don't even realize he didn't play. He didn't play quarterback all throughout his high school career. He ended up being a quarterback because he was the best athlete on the team. Also, whoever this is talking about some just say he sucks. No, he doesn't suck because he can still do things that literally 99%.
He still has to throw of the year.
Yeah, like people can't. Like there are things that guy can do that 99% of the league can't. It's just the literal routine, like mundane shit about being a quarterback. He does not have that down yet, and it is maddening to watch. As somebody who got to watch it live, it is fucking maddening. I get it. I'm not giving up on Buddy just yet.
Year 3, we're here. Year 3, we're here.
Especially considering the fact that y'all drug it out with fucking Daniel Jones. Y'all drug it out with fucking Trevor Lawrence. I'm not doing this. Shut up.
Facts. What's his name? Where's
talked about Malik Willis?
Where's Matt at? I wish he said he'd give me 5 minutes. Damn. No, I'm gonna say I'm gonna wait till Matt come back, especially on that topic specifically, because we was just talking about that last week. But speaking of the Vikings, people been talking about the Vikings in the chat. Somehow, I was told the Vikings gonna be a bad team. Okay, bro, let's not have a business history just because you motherfuckers just went. Like, just let's relax.
But wait.
I'm gonna start with you, Trey. Hold on. I'll let you. But let me start with this first. So, Vikings beat the shit out of the Texans. Beat the ball.
Did not expect that.
They beat the dog breaks out of them. So
beat the Niners too.
When I ask you, Trey, are the Vikings officially a sleeper team that can actually make the playoffs this year?
I don't know. I like
I'm going with MVP. We're here.
My eyes want to tell me. My eyes.
Me 4-star Tunsil.
That's crazy. My eyes want to tell me yes. However, I'm also not stupid. I remember all the rest of the years of like Sam Darnold being a quarterback. Yeah, no, like I'm sorry. You're never gonna get me to believe in Sam Darnold ever again. I'm sorry. No, fucking no. Sorry.
Yeah, like, right now. Oh my gosh.
Like it's not. We're not going through this again. Like
he balling though.
Come on, give him some credit.
He's playing. Look, he's playing well. I'm never going to believe in him.
He leads the league in touchdown passes. Trey, come on.
It's 3 weeks.
We dotting them up through 3 weeks, Trey.
Like,
and he dotted some good teams.
Look, I'm not saying Darnold doesn't play well because the thing is, Darnold plays well in spots. He always has. He's always had these moments where he's like,
he ain't been this consistent.
Oh, shit. Damn, I forgot he was a first-round pick.
3 weeks in a row.
In the top 5. This dude pretty damn good. And then he just like, but Monty Jones summed it up perfectly. Sometimes they're in the middle of a game, he just like, nah, bro, I just need a hug. So he just start running into defenders. Like he dead ass will just be like, you know what? I just need somebody to hold me right now. Tell me it's gonna be okay. So he just run into a defensive end.
Need someone to tell him he's not seeing ghosts anymore.
Yeah, 3 weeks in a row, bro.
Like, look, I'm telling you, he's done this before.
Yeah.
All I'm saying,
he ain't never been this consistent for 3 weeks in a row.
It was like 2. I could have. It was one of them Panthers early on where he had
a row with the Panthers where people were acting like he was like he.
Yeah, I remember that, but it wasn't 3 weeks. It was like a week.
No, it was 3. It was 3.
It was 2 3 weeks, right? That's my point. All I'm saying is, dog. All I'm saying is this: everyone slow down. I'm not saying they're not gonna make the playoffs because the reality is the Lions got some tiny issues. They got some tiny issues, so they might be able to get got. The Packers, they're doing well, holding on. Malik Willis is a cute story. That's all well and good.
Revenge.
Oh yeah, they might have a shot to sneak in.
The Bears are currently on fire.
Yeah, the Bears will continue to be the Bears, and that's another conversation. But all I'm saying is like, yeah, they might sneak in, they might be a fun team, but like let's not go too far because that's the problem. It's always like one side or the other. It's like, dog, like no, they doing well right now. This cool. Let's see if y'all can keep this up. Like, let's not jump too far out. Like,
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
I pretty much agree with what Trey said. I will say this though about Sam Darnold. This is probably the best offense he's had in his career, like by far. And also, like he doesn't best offensive line and probably the best play caller. Kevin O'Connell's like one of the best play callers in the league. And also, like it's really just Justin Jefferson. No, I'm being serious. Like Jordan Addison hasn't played, and TJ Hawkinson's not there, and Aaron Jones is still very good. Like he's still a dog, but I would pump the brakes yet. A lot of fluky crap happens during like the first 3 weeks of the season. But I will say this is probably the best team he's ever been on. So that's saying a lot.
So even though I say he's been consistent for the last 3 weeks, Sunday's game was the worst game he's played already in these last 3 weeks. So I will say that. I think if he can hold up this level of play a little bit better than what he did last year, not last year, but the week before last, if he could keep that play up, then they'll be fine. I think that, if he could keep playing like this for the rest of the year, man, we have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
If he keeps playing like this. If he keeps playing like this, he's going to end up with more MVP votes than Russell Wilson, which is going to be insane.
I don't even want to talk about that.
Nah, he keep this out. I'm not gonna. It's going to be real uncomfortable. If he can actually keep this up,
it's going to be real complicated for.
It's going to be no. I think about
that future. I think about the future of JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The question now becomes, what's up with JJ McCarthy?
Trey Lance 2.0.
No.
I'm not saying that he's as bad as Trey Lance. I'm saying that the situation is going to be similar, where the team is going to be put in a pickle. Like, who are we going to really play?
They won't know about that.
I don't know about that because Brock Purdy was also a rookie.
Or the Vikings could just be going through their
exact same.
The Vikings could just be going through their what's it called era, the Case Keenum era right now with the Sam Darnold stuff. So who knows?
Maybe.
And then they sign a good quarterback and go like 8-7-1 the next.
Well, no, not sign a good quarterback. They just play
8-7-1 or 8-8-1. 8-8-1 would be awesome. That'd be great.
Nah, that was a Kirk Cousins shot. But anyway,
it definitely.
I mean, like it's fluky, man. We're only 3 weeks into the year. This is the best Sam Darnold's ever looked. I don't really want to hop on the Vikings train either, which is terrible because at my college, the group I hang out with, like 50% of them are Vikings fans, and they've just been chatting the whole time because I picked them to lose the last 2 weeks against the Niners and the Texans, and they're all over my ass about that. So I don't really know what to say at this point. Like, we're talking about Sam Darnold, and we all know he deserves respect. But Brian Flores, what he's done with this cover zero, I mean, oh my, he's reminding everybody once again why he should be a head coach and why he should. I don't know why he got. I mean, I know why he got fired, but it was stupid he didn't get a job right away because I still think he's deserving of one, and he's probably going to get one at the end of this year. So that's really all I can say. I think Andrew Van Dekel's been doing a very good job. Dallas Turner's had some nice flashy moments. John Gennard is doing his thing. Harrison Phillips has been great against the run this year as well. They brought in some nice linebackers as well. The secondary is playing a lot better than I expected, except for Byron Murphy, who is still not very good, but that's besides the point.
Shout out Gilly, man.
Chill. Byron Murphy actually played a good game last week, in my opinion. Jeez.
But no, the Vikings defense really has been. I mean, the expectations I had for them weren't that big, just because I thought their corner room was abysmal. But man, you got to give them respect, man, because that defense legit has been one of the better ones in football, and Sam Darnold's been doing a good job. So. Every possible good outcome the Vikings could have had, I think they're currently having it, but will it continue? I'm not too sure.
Shout out Blake Cashman, by the way.
Shout out Blake Cashman.
Matt.
Yeah, I think this Vikings team is already a lot better than we thought they were going to be. Even if we're looking at like what we were expecting for them by the end of the year, I don't think any of us thought that even for a 3-week stretch they were going to be this good. And I'm just going to say this is probably the best coaching staff in the league, right? Like that's not a crazy thing to say. But Kevin O'Connell, great play caller. Brian Flores might be the best defensive coordinator in the league. He's definitely the best one right now, right? Wes Phillips, he's pretty good. As a core, this is probably the best coaching staff in the league. And when you're looking down the roster, I'm not going to lie, I'm not really moved by all too much. And this coaching staff is really bringing the best out of them. And I mean, it's kind of like piggybacking off what Donnie said. Like, I don't know if this is sustainable for the Vikings. I don't know how long Darnold is going to play like this. We could be talking about Sam Darnold the same way that we were just talking about Trevor Lawrence in 5 weeks. We have no clue what Sam Darnold is going to be playing like.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I'm impressed with the Vikings so far. I'm not going to speak too much on it because again, it's only been 3 weeks. But shout out to Brian Flores.
All right, bet. Cool. To go back to I totally forgot about the other Monday Night Football game. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's go ahead.
Jaden Daniels.
Daniels.
Jaden Daniels went crazy. Shout out to Terry McLaurin. Finally got a QB. Makes a nigga want to cry. I'm not gonna lie. He was going crazy. He was literally spazzing out. JD played phenomenal.
Could have had a better game.
But
Yo, Eagles Nation.
Joe Burrow and these Bengals is 0-3, and they have lost to the Patriots. Who else did they second game they played?
They lost to the Chiefs by 1.
Patriots, Chiefs, and then the Commanders.
The Commanders is a low blow.
So I'm gonna start with you, Matt. Are the Bengals cooked?
Yes.
Okay. Are the Bengals cooked? So far, yeah, they're cooked. It's going to be really tough for them to get out of this hole that they've dug for themselves. I've never really been that high on Zach Taylor, and I think this is kind of why. Like, he's not this offensive guru that we thought he was. They lose Brian Callahan, and we're kind of seeing, like, this is kind of what this is. Now, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, they're gonna do their thing, right? It's just everything else around them. I'm not that high on, and not to mention Trent Brown is now done. He's done for the year, and that offensive line already wasn't looking good as it is. The defense, I mean, for on paper, one of the deepest secondaries in the league, they looked absolutely, horrendous. Yep, exactly.
Horrendous is the wrong word. Like,
no, if I really wanted to put a word to like describe how bad that Bengals secondary looked yesterday, this stream would probably get taken down. All right, like there's no words that could probably like describe how bad that secondary was. I mean, I hate to say it because, like, I of course I love Joe Burrow, I love Jamar Chase, but if I'm just talking about the Bengals, not talking about the players, yeah, this team's cooked.
Donnie?
I mean, we talk about the secondary, but the thing with me is this pass rush, outside of Trey Hendrickson, who's been okay, not his usual top 10 edge rusher statistics good, but like this year, outside of him, the pass rush is non-existent. It's gone. I don't know where it is, and it's making the secondary look a whole lot worse.
I went to Detroit.
So, yeah, DJ Reader, yeah. Losing him also hurts, but no, man, the defense has just
hashtag respect DJ Reader.
Oh, yeah. You've been on the train forever. But yeah, but no, just the Bengals defense is falling apart, man. It's bad. And I will say this, I wasn't able to watch the game live yesterday because I messed up my ankle and I had to go to the ER, which was fun. But this morning I was able to watch it, and the entire time I was watching it, like, dude, where's this pass rush outside of Hendrickson? And it's just non-existent. And I don't think Daxton Hill he's been fine. He hasn't been thrown that much this year. Well, not Daxton, I'm sorry, Geno Stone. Geno Stone, like, they gave him a nice little contract, and he was one of the contract guys. I was like, this is one of the better contracts in the league. Thought they got a steal with him. He was a huge ball hawking guy over at Baltimore last year. But this year, the interceptions just aren't really there. He has, I think, maybe a pass breakup or two this year and not a single interception. Granted, like I said, he hasn't getting thrown that much, but still, it's just interesting. But I don't know, man. It's weird. The Bengals being 0-3, it's just weird. That's really all I can say. It's just strange.
JJ?
Look, I don't think the Bengals are cooked. This has been a bad, 3-week stretch for them. Honestly speaking, I think we can all agree on that. I guess for me, especially those last two games, those are very winnable games for them. They needed those wins. The game against the Chiefs, they were taking that got taken away because of what happened in the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? With that pass interference, and Joe Burrow put on the game for them to go be able to win that. Now you come out this week against Jaden Daniels. I don't know what they were thinking about coming into this week, but I mean, playing a game like that and having to come back down from a team where you should have been, beating up on them, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a team you should have beat up on. You let JD come out here and show you up, showing you that he's the better LSU quarterback in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? That he is just a better player right now than you right now. I mean, he looked like the better overall player of that game, bro. That him and Terry McLaurin's connection looked amazing that game. So look, it's just I think the Bengals got to regroup. I don't know if they got a couple of tough games left. I need to hear their schedule. But
so they got at Carolina, they got home against Baltimore, at New York, at Cleveland. Next 4 games.
New York Giants or Jets?
Giants.
But look, they can go 3-1 in this next stretch right here, bro. I'm just being real. And they need it.
They better. Some conversations are going to be had.
They need it, honestly. So, I mean, they need to regroup. That offense could be a lot better.
If this was any other quarterback that was 0-3, bro, they would be right.
I mean, let's be real, though. I mean, do you think Burrow's been good? I mean, bad in the last 2 games?
No. He was bad in the Patriots. No.
That's it, though.
So, see, this was bad against the Patriots. Here's the thing, though. For the general consensus,
he was good when I watched him.
I need the people in the chat right now. They don't care about the context. Because when Jaylen Hurts played good versus the Falcons, versus y'all Falcons, and they still lost, people were still cooking Jaylen Hurts.
True.
Yeah, that's sad.
So I'm saying, like, when it comes to picking and choosing, that's what I said. If this was Lamar, if this was, Herb, this was all they 0-3, you losing to the Patriots.
If it was Herbert, people would say they should cut him.
But I don't gotta be
that ass. Like,
I don't have to go on the whole Joe Burrow being protected because that's all. It's getting known now. Like, people are talking about it now. But I think it needs to be talking about more often. Because, like I said, Jaylen Hurts was 0-3. Yeah, bro, he's a bum. Whoop-de-whoop. Blah, blah, blah. They don't care how Jaylen Hurts played. This is all he asked.
Well, I'm not here to call him a bum, especially the last 2 games. He's over here playing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If y'all saying Jaylen Hurts ain't played versus the Falcons, bro, y'all got it. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all got it. I can't even cap.
So, like, that's what I'm saying. I think 2 things could be true. If you want to call him protected or whatever, but I don't think I would understand your grievances more if he actually was just bad in all 3 games. He wasn't. And I think week 1, this literally on your podcast, everyone already acknowledged that he didn't play good and that he needed to play better, or else this is not going to look good for him. And what did he do? His play stepped up.
That's true.
So once again, that's fine, but in these moments right here, that's not what I think is the problem.
Trey, go ahead, bro. What you about to do? Something about to.
Yeah, this is the issue that I have with this whole Bengals situation. All right. So first and foremost, they're fried. Period. End of discussion. Like, I don't want to hear no, the offense and no, they'll turn. No, this shit is cooked. Cooked. Do you understand me? Cooked. A couple of years ago, when it looked like they were gonna be around for a long time after that Super Bowl run, people didn't realize they were barely hanging on by a thread, specifically on defense. Like, again, part of the reason why I bring up guys like DJ Reader is because everyone talked about Jesse Bates being on that team, but people don't understand part of the reason why Jesse Bates got to do what he did on the back end is because DJ Reader was essentially in charge of making sure that they could do whatever the hell they want up front because he's always going to eat up at least a gap and a half, which helped their run game, which allowed them to play all kinds of versions of quarters, cover 6, and basically just let homie be in the back end and hunt and be opportunistic so you could get other more possessions for Joe Burrow on that offense. Now, Jesse Bates is gone. Dax Hill is not his replacement. I don't know whether he's playing corner now or whether he's just not that type of player that they thought he would be in terms of replacing him. But whatever it is, that gap is still there. You let DJ Reader walk. Now all of a sudden your pass rush looks different. Then you add in the fact people aren't talking enough about this, like Joe Burrow's injury. Like, that's a problem. Even if he's playing better, he was never the most physically talented dude to begin with. Like, he's an above average plus athlete. He's not Lamar. He's not Josh Allen. He's not one of those types. In terms of his arm strength, it was plus. It was above average. It was good, not great. So now you add in all of these years of this dude getting beat to hell, and your offensive line is still trash. Your running game is because who the hell do you have back there? Zach Moss and Chase Brown? Like, bruh, like, this ain't gonna cut it. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, it's just there are so many things that are just falling apart around them that are really important that people just aren't acknowledging because they still have Joe, they still got Jamar, and right now they still got T. So people think, oh, well, you still got these three. You should be able to make that work. Baby, that ain't enough at this level. It's not. I'm sorry. This is not 2019 LSU. Like, this is not about, he's not just about to make this happen with two magical receivers. It's not going to happen again. I'm sorry. It's over with. They're done. And quiet is kept. They keep playing around. You're going to have Joe Burrow be Andrew Luck 2.0. Watch. I'm just saying.
So regardless if they get better towards the end of the season or not, I just find a hard way to see this team making the playoffs because, like, 0-3 is probably one of the toughest holes, regardless how good your team is. There's only been 6 teams since 1980 to make the playoffs that started 0-3. That's a 2.5% chance of making the playoffs. Like I know, like, oh, it's Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. They've done this before. They've been in slow starts. They've never been 0-3 bad. And the defense is terrible right now. That secondary is cooked. Trey Hendrickson can't do it all on his own on the pass rush. I'm sorry. Like, I don't think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are enough. Like, I just don't.
All right, Mr. Sleepyhead Durag Dave.
So yeah, this year for the Bengals specifically, it's definitely done for. Basically, what Trey said, you're losing all these pieces. The replacements aren't stepping up, and big part of that is you're not hitting in the draft. We were a team like this. You're not paying your big players because you quote unquote don't got the money, or you're not willing to spend the money. You have to hit on the draft on the replacements, and they failed to do that, and it's catching up to them right now. Because Joe Burrow, he's a walk-in. Yeah, I feel like with Joe Burrow, one more hit and it might be done with. Like, he's injury prone. He hasn't been protected his whole career. Jamar Chase still wants his money. T. Higgins hasn't got his money. It's a bad situation. The future is very bleak in Cincinnati.
Y'all think Jamar leaves?
No,
I want him, but I don't think so. I don't think he will.
I think that's the one player. I think that's the one player they're gonna get right. Like,
they'll let T walk. There's no way they'll let Jamar walk.
Yeah,
okay.
You can't let both of them walk.
Yeah,
they're not.
After letting Bates and Reader, Awuzie, letting all of them walk, like, yeah, no, they're not. They're not just gonna get rid of everybody. Like,
because the whole point of letting them walk was to get Jamar and Burrow in the contract.
Good job. Good signing, Geno son. Good job. It's not good.
All right. Also, side note, we got 96 people in the chat. Make sure y'all like us if you're new here, bro. We going crazy. We about to be at that 100 mark. But let's go to the new topic because Matt, you here? He was here.
Bro, he just left again.
All right, so Matt,
my bad.
Cool. Okay, cool. So we're gonna bring this conversation back up again, right? Because the Giants beat the Browns. Daniel Jones had a phenomenal game. Malik Nabers had a phenomenal game. You know, you kept talking about Marvin Harrison Jr. by the end of the season is going to be top 10, this and that, woo. And you said maybe to Malik Nabers. So I have to ask you this question again. How you're seeing Malik play and how this is playing out, do you still think that Malik will maybe be top 15 after the season's over with?
No, he'll be top 15. I never really had too much of a doubt. All right. I don't know if I didn't say that right last week. Okay. All right. Listen. I don't know if I said that right last week. I thought Nabers was going to be top 15. He's evading. Slow down. Right. But all right. For Marvin Harrison and Malik Nabers, nothing's really changed from the past 2 weeks that shocks me. Right. Mm-hmm. This is what this is what I thought Nabers was going to be. This is who I thought Marvin Harrison Jr. was going to be. And I still think Marvin Harrison Jr. has been better than Malik Nabers, even though Nabers, I think, has been better statistically. I'm watching them both play.
Logistics.
I mean, degree of difficulty, Marvin has been. If we're talking about
degree of difficulty, Malik has Daniel Jones.
But
Hold on. Y'all think Daniel Jones is ass, and he plays for the Giants?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in terms of getting bracketed, in terms of stuff like that. I've seen that consistently with Marvin already. I saw that with Buffalo almost the whole game.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Nabers has been playing awesome, and I still do think
safety, and they were throwing Rasul Douglas at him the whole game. Maybe not the whole game, but still, like they were doing everything in their power to make sure Marvin did not get the football.
I'm gonna just be real though,
dude. They were
degree of difficulty.
They were running too high. They were running too high when Arizona was in 13 personnel, just so Marvin couldn't get the ball. They would rather Arizona line up in 13 personnel and run down their throat than Marvin get the ball.
We're talking about here, that's not a good talking point. I'm sorry, that's not a good talking point because they're both being crazy coverages already. Like that's just what it is. So as a talking point, I'm not hearing this shit.
And Daniel Jones is apparently the worst starter in the NFL too.
Well, I never said
that. A lot of people say that.
No, I'm saying y'all think Daniel Jones
is. I don't think he is, but he's not. He's bottom 5.
Yeah, difficulty. Your man's got who you think is a top 10 lock QB. So degree of difficulty.
That's true.
I'm not hearing.
That's true.
And shout out to Nabers for producing with a bad quarterback and Marvin Harrison Jr. Not producing as much with a much better quarterback. But obviously, I'm looking at when it comes to the yak, the route running, the hands. I'm still seeing that's still going to Marvin.
How far do you think the yak gap is between?
It's not big. It's not big. It's not
better.
I'm not gonna lie. I think he does it.
No, I think it's a decent.
It's always been like that.
That's the one thing about Marvin that isn't great is that he was never dynamic after the catch.
No. He was never a big yak guy.
But in terms of a separator, in terms of body control, in terms of that, it's easily Marvin, and it's
I think Nabers has better yak.
Marvin already has some of the best body control in the league.
I'm not gonna lie, Malik's a good route runner, man.
No, he's
yeah.
Yo, chat. Y'all think Daniel Jones is really that bad?
Malik is a better route runner.
I guess. Yeah. I'm not doing it. No. Hey, JJ, he's not that bad. No, he's not. JJ, he's terrible. He's dog shit. He's dog shit.
I don't think Daniel Jones is that good. He's just extremely limited.
He's dog shit, bro. He's dog shit.
Bro, I don't get it. I'm just saying, bro.
He's dog shit. Bottom 5, doo-doo, dog shit. 55
he's basically tall Bryce Young.
Yeah, Jaylen Hurts was the lead in 2022. Daniel Jones was mid.
He's dog shit.
What? Okay. Anyways, he's bottom 3 in the starting QBs.
He's dog shit.
Do you know who the starters are, Taz?
JJ, he's dog shit, bro.
Has Daniel Jones been worse than Anthony Richardson? No,
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
No. Okay, no, Durag. This year, Daniel Jones has been better than Anthony Richardson.
Bro, Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson is still better, but this year,
if we're talking about from this season, he's damn sure ain't been bottom 3. That's just malarkey.
He's better than Will Levis.
For sure.
I mean, I hate to say it, but statistics, but a lot of people like stats. Statistically, Daniel Jones has been better than Jaylen Hurts this year. Statistically.
Love that. He's better than Mahomes.
No, at the end of the day, bro, he sucks, bro. It don't matter what he do.
Y'all think?
No
Hey, chat. Y'all think?
No, Daniel Jones has been.
Chat,
Has been worse.
Bryce
Bryce Young has been worse. I could argue Caleb Williams might have be worse than Daniel Jones so far this year.
He has been. He has been.
Yeah,
It's like, what are we doing, bro?
Does Caleb have a touchdown pass? Oh no, he has one. Okay,
He has one. He has one.
Yeah,
Bo hasn't.
we made it. We're good. We made it. We made it.
To be fair,
He has some drop ones. Yeah, he did have some drop ones. I'll give him that.
Yeah, so, but
yeah,
Daniel
Daniel Jones.
But Trey, how you feel about Malik and where do you think he will end up by the end of the season?
So I hate to break it to you. I'm still one of those people. I'm sorry. Daniel Jones, the person, awesome. Daniel Jones, the football player, sorry. Like, I've seen enough. Like, he played well this last game, and as a result, Malik got the ball. Hey, I don't know if y'all noticed. It's probably in your best interest to find as many creative ways to get Malik Nabers the ball as humanly possible. Giants, if you want to win games, Brian Daboll, if you want to keep your job and not end up being bald Ben McAdoo, get him the ball.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm letting you
look at you have Kieran in shock, and he's the king of saying shit like that.
Hey, look, no. I'm there's a reason why I brought up Ben McAdoo.
Ben McAdoo's the worst coach I've ever seen.
No. See, that's the problem. Ben McAdoo got crucified because of his decision
to bench Eli Manning.
Honestly, was correct in benching Eli Manning. And that one thing shaded everything wrong or just everything about his tenure there. I'm not saying it was great, but the one thing I can honestly say between watching that offense when he had Eli and the way things have been basically since they have fired all of these coaches and kept trying to replace basically trying to find a replacement for Tom Coughlin, he was the only coach who was actually creative in finding ways to get Odell the ball. He lined up Odell in 50 million ways to actually get him the ball, and it kind of actually served him well. Like, Brian Daboll, you have a chance to actually do the same. Like, I'm not saying Malik Nabers is Odell, but I am saying he's that he's that caliber of athlete. He might not be as loose as Odell. His skill set might be a little different, but he's that level of, oh, damn, this motherfucker could be real good, real fast. Find every single way to get him the ball. Period. End of discussion. Like, where he ends up on the list of receivers, I don't know, honestly. I really don't. But what I do know is this. That kid's really damn good. And all of y'all in that building, if you want to keep y'all's jobs, get him the ball. If you don't, y'all gonna be moving. I'm letting you know. So that's what I got.
Durag.
What was the question? What's the original question?
Where do you think Malik Nabers will land up, like in the wide receiver rankings? By
oh shit,
he's going crazy.
It's gonna be top 15. It's gonna be top 15. The yak is deadly. This ability to get open is deadly. It's everything he showcased in college. I think he's showcasing right now in the league early on. Yeah, it's gonna be top 15. I can't give you top 10 because that's a lot of great receivers. So top 10 for a rookie, that's a high ass bar to sell. But I'll give him top 15 for sure. I think he'll be top 15 after this year.
JJ. Yeah. Oh, I hear his mic beat. JJ.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I was saying, I already say he could be top 15. Yeah, I think that's where he can definitely be higher than that even later in the season too. Just based off of one season. Like, I'm not gonna, over my overall rankings, he won't be top 10, but he keep playing at the level he playing. They keep giving him the rock. I mean, him and Daniel Jones connection seems to be seems to be getting better week by week. And they can keep on doing this together, bro. That he could definitely be a top. He could definitely have a top 10 season. Have one of the best rookie seasons for wide receiver ever. So
I think he'll continue it because he's playing Dallas, and you know Dallas is booty. So
I think he's like fifth in receiving yards right now. Like he's producing at a crazy.
No,
rate.
he's like number 1 in catches.
I'm about to say he's on pace for an insane.
He's like top 5 in yard. Yeah, he's on pace for a crazy season.
Hey man, you can't guard Malik, man.
Thanks. You care? You already talked about it.
I was gonna say he had the best touchdown of the year so far until Terry McLaurin caught that last night. But that touchdown was one of the best catches I've seen all year. But for Malik, there's a lot of great receivers. I'll say confident top 20 because there's just so many good receivers in the league right now, and it's just like hard because like. It's just hard to predict right now because it's only been 3 games. So I'll say confident top 20 for sure.
Yeah, I think Malik probably gonna be in them. He keep this up. He probably gonna be in his top 15.
Oh, if he keeps playing like this, he'd probably be top 10. I'm not gonna lie.
Logistics, but
fair enough. Fair enough.
He might be up. He might be. He not gonna lie. No bullshit. He might actually be.
Yeah.
In those comments because he's wilding. Not gonna lie.
It's not out of the question.
He's wilding. Like he's literally going insane.
I didn't realize he had hops like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you didn't watch him LSU. But
you didn't watch.
The problem with him was physicality. That's what his problem was. Not how high he could jump or how fast he could move. Be impressed.
What's his name? So I'm starting with you, Karen.
Mm-hmm.
The Panthers after benching Bryce Young. They beat the hell out of the Raiders. I think it almost got like 40 points. Andy Dalton was looking crazy. To ask you this question, is Bryce Young career over after seeing Andy Dalton put up damn near 40 points?
It's definitely over in Carolina, I would say, but I don't think his NFL career is over. I think if he goes to, like, in my opinion, I think the Rams might clean house. I think Sean McVay might trade for him. So that could probably save his career. But I definitely don't think it's over. It's just over in Carolina. Because if you have a 37-year-old Andy Dalton looking like freaking Joe Montana in the freaking pocket, throwing an absolute dot to Adam in the end zone.
Before Jay Dales threw that pass, I might have been the pass of the day. That dot he threw was insane.
No, like, it's over in Carolina. It's definitely over in Carolina. I don't think his NFL career is necessarily over, but it's not looking good for Bryce right now. So,
JJ?
Look, we already all said it. It's not looking good for Bryce. Shoot, Rare Rifle. The Rare Rifle's back, man. Let's talk about that real quick. You know what I'm saying? That boy Kieran went crazy on Sunday. You feel me? So
you need to work on those mechanics.
I have goat mechanics, bro. Respect me.
Let's be real though. I want Bryce Young to be able to see. I heard Tegan had sent a chat the other day talking about teams were already inquiring about him. It was like the Seahawks, the Dolphins, and some other team, or the Jets. It was the Seahawks, the Dolphins, and the Jets. Look, if a team's gonna get him though, make sure it's the Dolphins, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be real. I think the Dolphins should be the only team that should go after him. Bryce, you're gonna have to get a new start somewhere. I don't know what they're going. They're saying that you're still their quarterback. I think it's the politically correct answer because honestly speaking, you can't call somebody your quarterback and then do what you just did to him. So that's really it for me on that.
Do it.
Oh man,
it hurts, man. It definitely hurts because I want Bryce to be so good so badly, but it's like in Carolina, it's basically done for. It was basically done for the minute he got benched because honestly, it wasn't a lot of upside after they benched him. If Andy Dalton plays worse, then it's like, why'd you bench Bryce Young? If Andy Dalton plays like he did Sunday, now Bryce Young feels like his confidence is probably cooked right now. Okay, and the offense was that much better with Andy Dalton. Like the gap is insane. Like his confidence, it can't be all the way up right now. So I'm still banking on him going. Next chapter. We seen 2 other Carolina quarterbacks. They on their next chapter and they balling out right now in Baker and Sam Darnold. So I'm praying it's a Carolina curse, a David Tepper curse. So Bryce Young FC, we still here, man. So he gonna be the savior in Miami. We hoping for it. Come on,
Trey.
Okay, so again, this kind of gives me shades of the earlier Sam Darnold conversation. Like, bruh, like I get it. It looks real crazy when the offense has been absolutely abysmal. You know what it is? It's the equivalent of you having a friend group at school or whatever, and it's like when you with the friend group, it's cool, but then some other random motherfucker who don't be hanging out with y'all all of a sudden come over there and he start telling jokes, and now everybody laughing hard as shit. You like, motherfucker, I just said that. Like now you feel played. So yeah, it looked crazy. I know it looked crazy. Again, I don't know why we're shocked at the fact that a 15+ year vet at this point has a better grasp on the offense than a second-year player who's not beat to hell and got a touch of bad habits that he needs to have worked out because he basically got sent to the ninth circle of hell last year. Like, I don't know why we're shocked. Like, dog, respectfully, you're supposed to be able to come in and operate the offense. You old as hell, dog. Like,
it's always Joe Flacco arc. Come on.
Yeah, like, look, at the end of the day, I think the real reason why they benched him is I don't know if Dave Canales either feels comfortable having to work out these problems, or what it more than likely is David Tepper once again becomes impatient because you are indeed a shitty owner and you don't know what the hell you're doing, but you think you know what you're doing. So you just keep rifling after bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. So now that you're frustrated and Bryce doesn't look great after a couple of games with the new head coach that you hired as the guru, so now you're going to bench him, put him on the bench, and now you're going to use him to go. You're basically putting him on ice so he doesn't fuck up his trade value anymore. Because now you're going to try and get rid of him. Because you're going to try and do this again. You're literally going to try and restart the process again.
And in 2 years' time, we're going to be having the same conversation.
I was about to say, we will be talking about them trying to figure out whether they want freaking Shador Sanders or Quinn Ewers or one of these other dudes. Like, at the end of the day, like, as much as I would like to be like, oh, damn, Bryce, you suck. Look, Bryce did not play well. And Bryce has had some egregious plays this year. But even last year, there were flashes. The team was really bad. So my thing is, there's still a chance there. So for me, I don't think it's necessarily the worst thing if you are going to trade him that you put him on ice.
That's probably the best thing for him.
However, while folks is putting him on ice, let's not get too excited, y'all. Like, we always do this. Let's not get too excited. There's not about to be some like crazy Andy Dalton resurgence. Because if we're being completely honest about that man's career, there wasn't necessarily a resurgence. It was, oh shit,
for like 6 years.
Oh shit, I'm in Cincinnati. Fuck it, AJ Green down there somewhere. Shut up. Like let's chill out. Again, let's chill out.
That's a good offense to me. Kieran, he's kind of disrespecting your play style,
bro. Bro, respect me. I'm a Hall of Famer. Respect me.
A Hall of Famer? That's crazy.
Hall of Famer.
Matt,
hold your horses, bro.
Yeah, I think Bryce Young's time in Carolina it's pretty much over. Like, I can't. It's like, yeah, I agree. There's not going to be any really big Andy Dalton comeback. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. This guy's career has been over for 5 years now. I can't I mean, I'm kind of just repeating what everybody else already said at this point. You know, Bryce Young's done.
Yo, Rube.
Man, what's going on, man? I'm hearing y'all talk bad about my boy Bryce, man.
Hey, just to give a side note, chat. This is my dog Ruben. He's what's his name? Starting off as a lineman at UCLA, but that's my dog. But you know, Rube, how you feel about this Bryce Young situation? You know,
man, it's sad. It's sad to see it because you know he showed so much promise at Alabama. You know, and to come to the NFL, it's a transition for anybody, for any player, no matter what pick you were, you know, drafted or undrafted. And as a quarterback, you know, they have a lot on their plate that they got to deal with. They got to make the point. They got to determine the slide. He probably has more on his hands than he did at Bama, you know, because he's in the NFL now. And then, you know, the problem with it that I personally have with it is that, which we all understand, the NFL is a business, you know, but if you're going to take a first pick in the draft, there's no shot after 2 seasons he's done for it. He's not no Jamarcus Russell. Like, you know, this Bryce Young, he has talent. Like, he will go somewhere else and be good. Remember, people tried to talk crap about Baker Mayfield. They thought he was done too. Remember, he was on the Panthers? Oh, it's over with for Baker. Look at him now. You know, so you can't be too quick to judge
I said it's over
somebody.
in Carolina. I don't think it's over for Bryce Young.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's over in Carolina. I think because think about this.
I think if he wants to have a rest of his career, it need to be over.
Exactly. I'm gonna say what's best for him. Get out of there.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, he's still on his rookie contract. The chances that he's gonna be, I'm gonna sit out. I need y'all to trade me. I want to request a trade.
I don't think he's sitting out. I think they sat him down because they're like, cool, we're gonna move you at the end of the season. I think they will, and I
don't think Canales really wants Bryce Young.
You know why they won't move him after the end of the season? You know what I really think they're doing is like, hey, calm down. I know there's a lot of pressure on you. Don't worry about it. Like, hey, like relax. That's what I honestly think, because you don't get away with trading the first pick of the draft after 2 seasons and think that your job is safe. You know, because do y'all know what they gave up to get that Bryce Young pick?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
They gave up the King's ransom. No, you're right.
So you're not doing after 2 seasons. You're not. Oh, well, it's over with for him. Nah. I understand it's a business league, and part of the reason why he has all this pressure on him is because the people above him, the coaches and the executives, have pressure on them. Because you know they gave up a King's ransom, like you said, for Bryce Young, and right now it isn't panning out. So their pressure, they may be inadvertently putting it on him, making him play worse. You know, but at the end of the day, I think they let him know that he's good. Like, I think he has one more season. There's no shot after 2 seasons he's done for. And yet Andy Dalton is doing good. He should be doing good. You know, he's been in the league for how long? Like they drafted Bryce Young with the intention for him to learn under Andy Dalton. You know, so but it's not over with. I think he's getting the short hand of the stick, and I think give him a couple games, he's gonna be starting again. I don't think Andy Dalton's starting the rest of the season at all.
So, all right, Trey, I'm gonna start with you because you know I said this throughout the season because like, bro, it just always happened. So, because I said no matter who's the QB, the Steelers once again, niggas is undefeated. They 3-0. So, you know, Justin Fields just had probably one of his best games ever. He just balled out. Especially shout out to Justin Fields. I'm not gonna lie, he balled. So, Trey, do you think? I'm gonna ask question again here. Do y'all think the Steelers can make the playoffs, bro?
Do I think they can make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Probably as a 7 seed. Maybe a 6 if one of these other AFC teams kind of falls off a little bit. Yeah. Like I think they get in. Justin Fields is playing well. Look, as much as I love Justin Fields, he's another one where I'm like, all right, he's reached that point. It's like, bro, let's chill. Because it's been bad. It's been bad. So it's like I can't hang. Look, I done hung myself out. I hung myself out on the limb from the moment dude got into the league, and I kept getting burned. Look, at this point, Buddy got beat to hell in Chicago, and he got all kinds of bad habits that he's got to work through. He's getting better, and I'm glad he went to Pittsburgh, to where at the very least it's a stable organization. So they'll be able to take care of him. So you're starting to see some of the talent pop up every once in a while. But at the end of the day, this is going to be, hey, let's run this ball, let's play defense, and we're going to win games and steal away. Like that, this is perfect for her. Don't ask him to be Superman. Don't ask him to make every damn play on offense. Live 5 down, make some plays with your legs. If you got to throw, rip it, and then let your defense carry. I'm cool. I think they can make the playoffs. Do I think they're gonna do anything past making the playoffs? Yeah, probably.
Man,
But
I want to say something to your Justin Fields comment. Hey, so when you were saying that, hey, they're going to win it the Steelers way, let the defense run the ball. Is that not what every quarterback, probably except for 2 in the NFL, are looked at to do? Only 2 quarterbacks I feel like in the NFL right now that the whole team is getting put on their back: Lamar and Pat Mahomes. Who else got the whole team on their back besides Lamar and Pat Mahomes?
Wait, Josh Allen. Allen.
Okay, that's a good one.
Allen. Also, I would say schematically, even though I think it's a terrible decision and it's bitten them in the ass. The Bengals do it offensively, specifically.
Not no more.
No, they still do it now because Joe Burrow's stubborn ass. He still want to come out there and do scat protect. Like, coming out there and doing scat protection every damn. Like, bro.
That's actually funny.
Running back in.
Hey, you know what's so funny? What's so funny about that? We do the same thing at UCLA. Our offensive coordinator, Eric Bieniemy, from the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So that's all bro. I'm talking about last game we faced LSU, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We had 67 plays. Literally, I think like 36 of them were straight scat.
Yep.
Like scat.
You got 5 blockers. That's
What?
it.
You got that, man. They're rushing 5, putting 2 on the back. The back getting out, then the quarterback gotta be hot. One guy gonna peel with the back, the other one the quarterback hot, and if the quarterback don't know his check down, his hot read, like, hey man, it's a lot of I agree. That's a lot of pressure on the quarterback, 100%, and the O line.
But what I'm saying is, with Joe, that's kind of self-inflicted.
100%.
So for him, but yeah, I would say a lot of the top guys, they're asked to maybe not carry the entire offense, but when we need you, like when we need explosives, when we need plays on critical downs, the reason why I'm paying you this much is because you supposed to be getting it done. The reason why everybody is tripping about Trevor Lawrence right now and the money that he just got paid is, hey, buddy, I just got you a brand new receiver who's 6'4" and run 4.3. It's time for you to let that thing rip. And he let that thing rip into DeMar Hamlin's chest. That's why people upset. Because they're expecting him like, bro, you're talented. You're supposed to be one of them. So if we give you weapons, you're supposed to perform. Like, so yeah, I wouldn't say it's only 2. Now I will say it's not a majority of the quarterbacks in the league. It's not. It's a finite group of dudes.
100%.
It's more than 2. It's more than 2.
I agree. Yeah, I was wrong saying 2. It's probably like 5, 7. But
yeah, that's
to
probably
my point. That's not a knock against Justin Fields. Everybody can't be elite. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean he's not good. But everybody can't be. I think he's a good starting quarterback. That's what I think.
Right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he still got to work his way up to good. And you talking? And you talking? Hey,
this is way too small of a sample size for Justin Fields.
Trent can tell you, I've been the biggest Justin Fields supporter the entire time. Buddy has put some awful shit on film.
Okay, here's a quick question then.
And not all of it is his fault. But at the end of the day, dog, this is what, almost 5 years now? Like, we're going into year 5? Yeah. Like, you got to work up to good. Like, you still, like, right now, you still average with the potential to be, oh, okay, yeah, He cool.
Okay. Okay, so answer this. Out of that draft class, who are the best QBs?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Who shit smells better?
Yeah, I was about to say that's basically like asking who took the smallest dookie.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, bro.
Yeah. I mean, probably Trevor Lawrence, but like,
yeah, it's Trevor Lawrence.
And that's not saying much whatsoever.
No, not probably. It is, and the fact that it's definitively Trevor Lawrence and he's playing like this is bad.
I think if Justin Fields started off with the Jaguars, we'll be talking different.
Hold on.
Hold on. So real quick, you think if Justin Fields had Urban Meyer as the person setting up his start of his career, he would have been talking about him differently?
No, I'm saying I think if he was on the Jags
at this moment.
If you got drafted to the Jags the same way Trevor Lawrence did, the same everything, we'll be talking about Justin Fields different. He would have got.
We'd probably be saying that he got even the shortest end of the stick. He playing with Urban Meyer. How you feel about Urban Meyer?
I mean, I like him. I think he's cool. I mean, he never coached me, but I know in college. I know in college he was good. You know, I don't know about
And in the NFL, he was kicking his kicker.
Nah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
but that's
Matt,
at Florida.
Since of course the Eagles 3-0, do you potentially think that they can make the playoffs?
Yes.
Matt,
what's up?
I said, I don't know if you heard me. So, do you think the Steelers can make the playoffs since they start off 3-0?
Oh, okay. The Steelers. Yeah, I've been saying this before. I mean, I thought the Steelers were going to miss the playoffs this year, honestly. But looking at the way that this division is turning out, I think they're going to finish higher than Cincinnati. I think that's established at this point that Pittsburgh is probably going to end up finishing higher than them, even though it's only been 3 weeks. I feel pretty comfortable saying that. I think also I think there's potentially they could finish over, not both, but Cleveland or Baltimore. Not both. I could see them finishing with a better record than both of them. I mean, I've been saying this. Mike Tomlin defies logic. As long as Mike Tomlin's their coach, I can see that. I can see him taking that team to the playoffs and losing in the first round every single time, and I would be completely satisfied with it. He will still be defying expectations. Mike Tomlin is the only coach who can consistently make the playoffs, and it will be a disappointment when he makes the playoffs. That's the only that's my thing with Mike Tomlin. I feel like y'all know I like Mike Tomlin at this point,
bro. That was my point. That was my point.
Yeah. As long as Tomlin's there, that defense is there. I'm still not high on that offense at all. They don't. But the offense doesn't do anything crazy. They're 3-0, and that offense hasn't been great so far.
You know the craziest thing about that I was just thinking about? After Big Ben, who's been Mike Tomlin's QB? Mason Rudolph? You feel me? A bunch of mid. But what did he do with that team every year? What did he do with that team every year? Over 500. Every year.
That's fine.
That's unheard of. Every year. So,
that's fine.
Yeah, he's just a wizard. He defies football logic.
100%.
That we think, Mike Tomlin defies it. It's
100%. I agree. That's the best point. That's the best point anybody made.
JJ, so how you feel about the Steelers?
I mean, my opinion hasn't changed on the Steelers. I've always said that they're going to find a way to be above 500, regardless if they make the playoffs or not. You know what I'm saying? Because the one thing they're going to do is stay at 500 or above, right?
Yep.
And now it's impossible for you not to be above 500 in the way the league is shifted now to the records and how many games you play. So he keeps up this pace. People, like I said, I'm a Falcons fan. I thought I was going to go out there and mollywop them. You know what I'm saying? Week 1. They came out here and showed us the business. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even have to score a touchdown to win the game. So they're going to find a way to get it done. It don't matter. They're going to find a way to get it done. Justin Fields just had his best game of his, of his season this year. Probably one of the best games of his career. Not only that, I mean, we're just looking at the way we already know he's one of the best coaches of all time, bro. It is what it is. So, yeah, I think they're going to be one of their better teams in their own division. And other than that, I really got much else to say about them.
All right, bet. So JJ,
Yeah.
what's his name? Back to you. Because we got to talk about the Eagles and Saints game. Hella defensive game. Shout out Saquon, best running back in the league. It was a crazy defensive game. I'm not gonna lie. Jalen Carter was going crazy, but just as the overall whole, JJ, not too many questions from them. But what was your thoughts about that game?
Look, Derek Carr finally wasn't able to play the best game of his, play some of the best football of his life, you know what I'm saying? And the Eagles defense definitely showed up this game, right? The Saints still could have won that. And I don't even rock with the Saints, you know that. But they still could have won that game, bro. I think Jaylen Hurts could have played better. I think that both offenses weren't playing to the best of their capabilities. Like you said, it was a defensive game. But the one thing I'll give the Saints, bro, they play physical football, bro, over there. They play some of the most physical football I've seen in this league in a minute. And I think that's what's going to be their calling card for most of the season, man. So, and Mookie, if Carr was under pressure the whole game, then that just goes to show that your own line that you was talking about last week was capped. So it don't matter. It don't matter. Whatever we saying, yeah, like at the end of the day, y'all still have a lot of season left. Y'all can go play well, but I mean, y'all weren't able to pull it off against the Eagles, right? And like I said, y'all had a chance to win this game, man. So I'm not gonna give y'all that out. But yeah, that's really all I got to say about the Saints and the Eagles, man.
Rube, I don't know if you saw the Eagles and Saints game, but if you did, what's your thoughts on it?
Man, I think them Eagles, man, they're one of the best teams in the whole NFL because of trenches, straight up. That O-line, in my opinion, the best in the NFL, and that D-line right up there. So, and then you got Saquon on a resurgence right now going crazy. Right. When everybody thought it was over with for him. Oh, Saquon fell off. Look at him now. He got himself a good O-line, a good scheme to where they can't just pack the box because, they got A.J. Brown out there, Devontae Smith. So now he's actually able to see the holes, hit the holes, make a guy miss, 65-yard touchdown. So I think it just shows a lot about the Eagles. But I think also the Saints, don't sleep on the Saints now. You cannot sleep on the Saints any year. You can never sleep on the Saints. They might have lost to the Eagles, who were the better team that night. But at the end of the day, Derek Carr, he's an above-average QB in my opinion. But their O-line is pretty decent. The right tackle, iffy. One of the better running backs in the game. Receiving core is good. Defense is always good. So, they had an off game in my opinion, but I wouldn't sleep on the Saints. I think it just says a lot more about the Eagles and how dominant they really are and have been since they got Jaylen Hurts. They really, they've always been a top team. So that just says a lot about the Eagles in my opinion.
All right, Durag.
It was a good game. It was definitely a defensive game. When it comes to Jaylen Hurts, you're down AJ Brown. I don't know if they announced that status on Smitty for next game. I know he went out with a concussion, so I don't know if he's gonna be there next week. But next week you got Tampa in Tampa. Jaylen Hurts is going to elevate. Like, he hasn't been the best way he could be this year so far. They're going to ask him to elevate next week. He's going to step to that challenge. In terms of the Saints, I do believe their center, Eric McCoy, that's the name. Yeah, he's going to be out for some weeks. So their O-line took a blow. So I'm interested to see how that's going to affect their offense as well. See Derek Carr have a bounce back game next week as well. See what that offense does and see how real the Saints team is, or they just have a quick hot start. That's basically my biggest takeaways.
Man, and I gotta say something. I'm looking at the chat, man. The chat, man, y'all going crazy, man. First of all, chat, yeah, their O-lineman got injured, but look, it shows you how good their offensive line coach is and how good their depth is, that their backup right tackle and right guard can get in and still hold it down. Like, hey, just because the best O-lineman got hurt and their right guard got hurt don't mean their O-line boo-boo now. They still won the game. And I see people talking about Chiefs or Eagles. Man, the Eagles O-line better. When everybody healthy, the Eagles got the better O-line. 100%. 100%. You see the Chiefs just benched their left tackle. They drafted second round Kingsley Sutamaya from BYU, and they put in Wynton Morris from Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the Eagles got the best O-line in the game. I see the chat trying to get on me for that, but
no, they're not getting on you.
Nah, they talking to Mookie. He about to pull up, bro. He got thanks. But Matt, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I think this was a good game for the Eagles, even though the score was a little bit tighter than I think we would have hoped. I think if you remove all the box score in the stats. I think if you were to just straight up watch the game, no scoreboard, you would think the Eagles would have been blowing them out. Is what I would think. I think they were the better team throughout that game, even despite Jaylen Hurts turning the ball over. I'm not gonna lie, we're just looking dumb is what Jaylen Hurts was some of the time out there. Saquon, we got to touch on that. Saquon really looks like, he's. I mean, Trent, you said he was the best running back in the league, and it's not ridiculous to say that after seeing what he's doing. I mean, and the crazy thing, I'm kind of shifting it away from the Eagles more towards Saquon. The crazy thing is nothing's really changed about Saquon. It's kind of like he's the same player that he was last year, same player the year before. It's just different narratives around him.
Better team.
Yeah, exactly. And with the better team, the narrative is going to change now that he's playing behind, Lane Johnson and Landon Dickerson. The narrative is changing around him because he's not playing behind, John Feliciano. Like it's
Imagine
really,
they still had Jason Kelce.
Damn, Feliciano didn't play this year. Yeah, damn.
And he wasn't bad.
Hey, if the Eagles still had Jason Kelce, bro, oh my God.
But look, though, I like the
God.
point you made, Maddie, because look at this. How many players can you say that about? That like there's a I was gonna say the opposite. There's a lot of players who like they go to a different team and they're doing better. I think the league is filled with those players right now. Like I think there's a lot of people who get different opportunities, different situations.
Oh, you're saying like how many guys can like go to different teams, and is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, and they're doing better. Like, it's like, wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
There's a lot of guys. That, like, it kind of brings it all full circle, too. Like, kind of with Bryce Young, like, I know we're past that, but I don't think the Panthers are going to give up on him. But if they did, it'd be way better for him, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's crazy how the league really is. Hey. Like, here's a question. I see somebody brought up C-Mac. Y'all think C-Mac was better on the Panthers or on the 49ers?
I mean, I think
Niners.
Come on now, the scheme. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I think 2019 CMC was.
Yeah, I think he's played his best rushing football on the Niners, most definitely.
100%.
100%. Mookie.
Yo, what up, man?
Yeah. So what? I know you wanted to come up. So what happens? You said it. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. The Eagles, man. This, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't deserve to win the game. You know what I mean? When Eric McCoy went out, who was our best offensive line, you know what I'm saying? Our best O-line, right? Outside of him, everybody on the line outside of Fuaga, who's a rookie, is mid.
No,
when our best,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro.
Hold on, bro.
Cesar Ruiz, bro.
Cesar Ruiz got harassed by Jaylen Carter.
That's my boy, bro. I don't care, bro.
He got harassed by Jaylen Carter the whole game. He got bitched out there, bro. Like I was like, bro, I was thinking about benching him because that's how bad he got benched out there. Bro. You got to talk to your partner, bro, because that was just embarrassing, bro. That was embarrassing what I seen on film.
I'm gonna add him to the stream, bro. You got to tell that.
That was embarrassing. Now,
I'm gonna add him to this. Let me see if he'll join.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell him to his face. Bro, show some heart.
He not telling Six hard. He not telling
heart. Hey, turn your camera on. I'm gonna see you right now. Hold
tell
on.
Cesar Ruiz to show some heart, bro. Now,
bro, you
like I sat there and said, the Saints, we couldn't establish no run game, and we're a running team. We rely on a lot of outside zone runs, right? And we kept on running it to his side, to the right side. And there was just nothing going throughout the whole game. I think us missing Taysom Hill adds another dimension to our offense, which he was missing in this game as well. Throughout that, I love the effort that our defense played. Outside of that one play where Goddard got a big play downfield and they began to score a touchdown. But I felt like that one play where Smitty got cracked, he fumbled the football. I don't know why they didn't give us the ball or even reviewed that, right? And after that play, Saquon running downfield, down big, right? But listen, Derek Carr was like under pressure every time he sat there and dropped back on the football. Like he was under pressure. He couldn't get a clean pocket. But in an clean pocket, he was really good. Outside of that one play in the end of the game where like 1 minute ago where he was trying to, hit Shaheed. middle of the seam, but he had the safety come over there in the middle. That was just a bad read, especially out of post snap. He should have gave it to Olave that was running the post as well because he was wide open. But other than that, man, I mean, we we're better than the Eagles. The Eagles is not better than us. Even their coach sat there and said that this is not sustainable. He even sat there and said we deserve to lose this game. The Saints played tougher than us. The Saints deserve to win the game, but they just lucked up and won the game. I mean, our O-line is injured. Missing Eric McCoy. It just hurts, man, because our O-line looked really good in these last couple of games, and that will help the passing game when you establish the run game. You know what I'm saying? That helps the play action as well, right? And, we're very worried about my Saints because we're just now getting the injury bug, especially with the O-line. But the Eagles fans are just so freaking stupid. Like, Jaylen Hurts is not this still elite level processor yet. Like, he still reads one side of the field. He throws with no anticipation as well. Like, bro, we were literally hawking down on every receiver. He ain't nothing without AJ Brown. He can't throw those 50-50 balls. Now, when you out AJ Brown, you're gonna have to throw it to technicians. You're gonna have to pinpoint the ball, right? You're gonna have to, read defenses at a high level. And that's something that Jaylen Hurts don't do. And he's still not. He still has flaws, especially when people send the blitz to him. He's uncomfortable in the pocket. So, like I sat there and said, we forced 3 turnovers, and we should have won the game, and we didn't. So, on to the Falcons.
Eagle Nation.
Yeah, what's good, Trent?
Yeah, what's good, man? I know you wanted to come up here, so man, what you gotta say? Because your boy Mookie said Jaylen nothing without AJ Brown.
And look, I'm not gonna sit here and cap and act like Jalen's been playing great. He has been very bad in some games, decent in other games. He was actually really good in the Saints game. The interception was not on him. That was clearly on Devontae Smith. The fumble was very much on him. And the rest of the game, you cannot say he played bad.
How's that was on Devontae Smith when he cleared through to Tyrann Mathieu and there was not a window to throw it to?
I ain't gonna lie, pick was on him, I think. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was good.
Both of y'all play football, right? What is the job of a receiver when you're coming through a quarters coverage? What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to cross over the safety's face, right?
Yeah,
he took that route so deep.
He didn't even allow the play to develop.
Yeah, I'm not
in the middle of the route.
That's a timing route. That's a timing route. If you take that route so deep,
but if you
take that route so deep and don't cut in front of him, that's what happens.
If you got Tyrann Mathieu is sitting on the route and he's literally in the middle of the route where the ball's supposed to go to, you don't throw that football there, bro.
And Mookie, we can go watch the all 22. If you see, if he takes one
all 22,
this is how I know you didn't watch it well, because you just said Devontae Smith, when he fumbled on a play that should have been called dead, that was called dead as soon as he got hit in the back and fumbled, that should have been a fumble for y'all and been reviewed.
He didn't get tackled to the ground. When he got smacked behind,
when he got hit,
the football.
you can hear the whistle being blown. As soon as he gets hit, the whistle is blown. He was pushed back 5 yards, and you're trying to sit, and the whistle was blown.
Then y'all was holding. Then on top of that, bro, the Saints are just much better. The Saints are just a much better team than y'all. So you lucked up and won the game. The Eagles are complete garbage.
Eagle, hold on. So Mookie, how are the Saints better than the Eagles?
They just Trent, I don't even know why you asked this question. They just a better team. I mean, we've seen it. They have a way better defense. They have a way better offense, and they got the better.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So Mookie, you were just talking about Derek Carr being elite, this offense being elite, Alvin Kamara being better than Bijan. How many points did y'all score against the Eagles this past Sunday?
Yeah, because our offensive line was not good.
But then this Eagles defense not look elite, yes or no?
Our offensive line was not good. And
Mookie,
Jalen Carter
defense not look elite, yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
You said what?
Did the Eagles defense this past Sunday not look elite? Yes or no?
Against an injured O-line, absolutely.
The Eagles were missing two. The Eagles were missing 2 of their offensive lines in that game. You missed one. You missed your center. You missed your center.
No, it's just not no center. Eric McCoy is literally graded by.
So what is Lane Johnson? Hold
on. Eric McCoy is literally graded by the best. He was graded the best.
So what is Lane Johnson?
He was graded. He was graded one of the best run blocking O lines in the league, and he
makes
the entirety of the interior O line. So
that sounds cool. What is Lane Johnson?
Hold on. When you got Jalen Carter under center, at the D tackle position, and Cesar Reeves is getting out mustered, right? And he's blowing up every freaking play. And then every time when he tried to drop back and create some plays downfield, every time under pressure, he dropped back. There's pressure in his face. How are you going to score points?
So let me ask you, Mookie.
We seen in that drive when Derek Carr had time, he was picking up your defense apart.
You mean after your players purposely injured Darius Slay and then y'all went after Kelly Ringo?
He was picking your defense apart, bro.
He didn't pick anything apart. He had 56 yards going in the fourth quarter.
The questions about the Eagles is that y'all can't stop the run. The reason why y'all could stop the run is because not only we was missing our best our center, who's our best run blocker, who makes up everything for the interior. But at the end of the day, the Saints are a run team. So when you got guys that are able to create lanes, running the football, that helps with the passing. We did not have that with Eric McCoy.
Okay, I'm not trying to make this go in circles because we got to keep going on with the show. I'm not going to lie, Mookie, you aren't giving these same excuses these to other quarterbacks. Your man's had 56 passing yards. Y'all niggas were in a box.
56. You injured Darius Slay to be able to throw the ball.
Not 56. My fault. He had 142 for 40 of the game. He almost had he was literally like 50. They didn't really start driving.
He had 56 going into the fourth quarter. They injured Darius Slay, and then they started attacking his backup.
Why you not going? Hold on, Trent.
56 passing yards coming.
Why you ain't gonna talk about the dots that Derek Carr was throwing to Rashid Shaheed?
Hey,
and Rashid
Shaheed,
Rashid did sell him. He did sell him.
He was dropping contested catches, bro.
Nah, he was in a box, but he did sell him that one time. I'll say that.
He sold on that ball that Derek Carr threw to him. It was right. It was a catchable ball.
He made some throws that
Q made a good play on that ball anyway.
But at the end, as the overall game,
if he was a great contested catcher, which
as a overall,
he would have had touchdowns.
Let's be objective here. No bullshit. Let's be objective here. Can you not say for the majority, wholeheartedly, for the whole game majority of the time, y'all were in the box?
Olave was cooking. I don't know about him wouldn't be in the box, but if you talking about our run game and able to establish passing in the play action game, yeah, we were in the box. We was trying to run a lot of zone runs. And at the end of the day, the reason why we was on the box, Trent, is because Jalen Carter was killing Cesar Ruiz the whole game.
Okay.
We couldn't stop him.
Okay, but Jalen Carter is like that. He's a part of the Eagles defense.
Hold on. We're talking about a team that was missing their number one receiver, got purposely in a dirty play, knocked out their number two receiver.
That was not a dirty play.
Brent Covey, who was now their number three because he's actually playing more than Jahan Dotson, he got knocked out in that game. In that same game, we lose our right tackle, our right guard. And in that same game, you do a dirty play in the fourth quarter to knock out the starting corner, and that's how y'all start moving the ball.
No, we did not. That's
then you still lost with 2 turnovers, a blocked punt. You still lost with all of that. You're the better team. That makes no sense.
Did Tyler Steen play that game?
Yes, he did. My right guard. He's not my starting right guard.
Do you know that he's the second, according to Pro Football Focus, he's the second highest graded pass blocker on your team? O-line.
Do you know this is the first? This is his first game that he played. You know this is his first game he played for us, and he only played after Mekhi Becton got hurt.
What about Jordan Mailata?
Jordan Mailata is our left tackle. Yes, he played.
Okay, he's the best pass blocking offensive line on your team.
You don't have to tell me how good my team is. I understand this. You're trying to make a case that your team is better, and it doesn't make sense.
Let me go put you in the body.
You're telling me why my team is good. Thank you.
Eric McCoy is our highest graded offensive line.
So what is Lane Johnson
for our team? And at the end of the day, it's not even. No, he's not. Lane Johnson is not.
What is Lane Johnson? You're talking about Eric McCoy. What is Lane Johnson?
Hey Mookie, ain't gonna lie. Hey Mookie, I don't care how they rate it, bro. Everybody in mama know Lane Johnson is the offensive lineman for the Eagles. Like, listen, come on. That's
okay, but hold on.
I don't care how they rate it. That's their best guy.
Lewis Patrick is trash. Trevor Pinion can't freaking pass block to save his life, and he did some dumb stuff on Darius Slay to freaking do. I mean, I know it's funny as football and stuff like that, right?
That's just dirty.
Running him to
Trevor Penning is
bench is crazy.
It doesn't surprise me.
Fuaga was not sharp that game, and Cesar Ruiz, bro, his pass blocking grade in that game was 4.4. He couldn't do anything.
So you're telling us why your team is bad, but you're trying to tell us that you're better than the Eagles. That makes no sense.
I'm telling you that Eric McCoy plays a huge part on how.
So does Lane Johnson
holds up. Lane
Hey, Mookie, does AJ Brown play a big part in the Eagles offense?
Because it's not a major drop off when Lane Johnson is not blocking.
Does AJ Brown? Is it a major drop off if AJ Brown's not on the field?
No, it's not.
It's not a major drop off if AJ Brown's not out there.
It's not a big drop off when Lane Johnson is not playing like it is with Eric McCoy's playing. Bro.
Do you know the Eagles' record when Lane Johnson doesn't play?
Mookie, you think Eric McCoy is better than Lane Johnson?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this.
I'm so
for his
confused.
team,
What you're trying to
for his
say.
team. What I'm saying is this. For his team, the reason why it's a big drop off when Eric McCoy is not playing because there's no other player on our offensive line that can give you somewhat close to the impact that Eric McCoy did.
And if I told you Fred Johnson was going to step in that game and be close to what Lane Johnson was, would you have agreed?
Even when Lane Johnson is playing, I'm still getting production for the center
From who?
Cam Jurgens.
Because our team is better.
Jordan Mailata. I'm still getting
So their
production
team is
for
better. Yeah,
Tyler
exactly.
Steen. I'm still getting
Because our team is
production
better.
for them.
The offensive line is better. So, like, yeah, of course.
Yeah. So they that's what I'm saying. Their offensive line is better. Our offensive
The
line
team is better.
hold on. No,
It's
it's
better.
not. We got a better defense and we got a better offense.
No, y'all don't.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Hold on. Hey, Trent, we can do it quick.
We got the better. Hold on, Trent.
Who is the better
We got the
receivers?
better quarterback.
Who is the better receivers?
We got the better quarterback.
No,
right?
you don't. Shut
Yes,
up.
we do. Yes, we do.
Jalen Hurts
Derek Carr is better than Derek
Saquon
Carr is
Barkley's
better.
way better than Alvin
They
Kamara.
almost shipped Derek Carr out this season.
Trent,
They almost shipped Derek Carr out this season. They almost got rid of Derek Carr this season.
Hold on. Trent, who's better in structure, Derek Carr or Jalen Hurts?
You said better in structure?
Yes.
As a nigga, like you talking about overall right now?
Who's better in structure, Jalen Hurts
I'm
or
gonna
Derek
say
Carr?
Jalen Hurts. As of right now, it's been Derek
Well,
Carr.
Mookie doesn't care about out of structure.
No.
I think we know that.
Jalen Hurts. Hold on. Derek Carr is a way better passer than Jalen Hurts. It's not even close.
Derek Carr was almost traded this
It's not
season.
even
Just
close.
For no
Not
reason.
only that.
let's not forget that.
Not only that. The thing about Derek Carr. Listen, I'm not saying Derek Carr.
Mookie
is
gassed
top
off of
five
beating
guy.
two teams.
Derek Carr. Hold on.
Wait, y'all don't
Trent,
think Derek Carr's a better
Trent,
passer?
I'm not saying
No, I
Derek
don't
Carr
think
is
Derek
his
Carr's
top
a
five
better
guy
passer. No, I do.
because the top five guys can still be great without having
Because
this
I think Derek
elite
Carr's
level
the
O
same
line. What I'm saying is this, Trent. Derek Carr needs a good O line to be able to be good, just like Jalen Hurts. If I take all them Jalen Hurts weapons away from his offensive line and give him an offensive line like the Saints or below that, he would not be producing.
He was missing his two starting offensive line.
Hold on, so we can keep this pushing. You talking about a hypothetical about some shit that ain't happening right now. And number two, the Eagles have a better quarterback. The Eagles have a way better running back, and they have a way better receiving core.
Way better,
And a better offensive line.
Saquon Barkley is way better than Alvin Kamara. And
No, he's not.
He would never be a conversation. Stop talking.
No, he's not.
Yeah, all right.
Next topic. Hey, I hope we're not entertaining this shit. I hope we're not entertaining dumb shit.
On some dumb shit like this because that's one of the dumbest.
And Chris Olave clears Smitty.
No, he don't.
Yes, he does.
Trent, next topic.
Hold on. Chris Olave, a better route runner, got a much better release.
Hey, JJ, that's your boy.
I hear Chris Olave. It just became spanking here. Oh,
That's your boy.
That was my boy.
That's your boy. That's your boy.
Yeah, we into that dumb shit right now.
We don't keep this pushing. So I'm sorry. That's not getting entertaining.
You didn't tell me what Smitty do better.
Smitty runs better routes. Clearly, he's better.
Way better.
No, he's not. He's not a better route runner than Olave.
Yes, he is. And
No, he's not.
And he clearly has better hands.
He's a top 5 route runner.
Smitty release is not better than Olave. Plus, Olave is better at operating the middle of the field than Smitty as well, bro. Not only that.
Olave's only
faster than Smitty. Not only that.
That's what it is.
His route.
Okay, Mookie, I'm gonna tell you what Smitty does
cuts
better.
It's much better.
Go ahead, JJ.
I'm gonna tell you what Smitty does better. Smitty is a better contested catcher. And that already makes him have better hands because Olave is not that great of a contested catcher as it is. When it comes to getting in and out of his breaks, talking about every single route, you know what I'm saying? I think that's much closer than what people are gonna give. So that's why I'm not gonna really argue that with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's much closer. If you don't want to take that, then you want to take your L. You want to take your L.
Whatever. Keep on.
You know what I'm saying? Smitty is the much better separator. Honestly speaking.
No, he's not. Oh my god!
You don't got you. Hey, your eyes don't work. I'm not gonna. His eyes don't work.
We're not doing it today. Not today.
Damn.
Not today.
Top 5 round.
Look, this is what we're about to do. We're gonna move on. We are going.
Yeah, God bless your heart, Mookie.
We're going to play. We're going to bring my. Yeah, I'll bring my dog Rube back up here. Rube, you up here? Rube.
Yo, bro, make sure that boy Cesar are pulling up, man, because this is crazy.
Yes, sir.
All right, bet.
Hey, can I say one thing? Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead, Mookie. Go ahead.
According to Pro Football Focus, Chris Olave was the 17th best wide receiver in the league last year. If you look at wide receiver grade, Devontae Smitty wasn't even the top.
Hey,
50.
you go wide receiver grades now?
Yeah, now he laughing.
He tried to sneak it in there. He tried it.
He tried to rage bait. He tried to rage bait.
Football
All right.
Focus only grades wide receivers based off of the passes
All
that
right,
they're
cool.
targeting.
So look, this is how we're gonna do it. We about to play a game called Mookie. You gonna stay for this? If not,
What's the game?
We're gonna do overreaction or underreaction. I'm gonna say a topic, and then I just want you to say if you want to say if it's an overreaction, say it. If it's an underreaction, say it's an underreaction. Kind of give you an explanation why. So Mookie, I'm gonna start off with you. The Cowboys will miss the playoffs. Is that an overreaction or is that an underreaction?
Damn. I don't. Underreaction. They can't stop the run to save their life. Like they can't stop outside zone runs. They can't stop jet sweeps. They can't stop the inside run. Like, I don't know. I gotta look at their schedule. What bottom tier offense that they're gonna face that don't have elite run game like the Ravens and the Saints do. But you know what I'm saying? I think that's underreaction, bro.
Do right.
This is an interesting one. I don't think it's an overreaction. I think it might be in the middle. I can see why you say overreaction. I can see why you say underreaction, but at the end of the day, this run game is non-existent. The passing game hasn't even been what it was last year. And you can't even lay your hat on the defense like they did last season because Micah Parsons has been MIA first 3 weeks. And the secondary has definitely dropped off with the loss of DeRon Bland and Stephon Gilmore. So, and you downgraded at DC with Mike Zimmer. You went for Dan Quinn and Mike Zimmer. I'm stuck in the middle. They don't make the playoffs. If you say they don't make the playoffs, I don't think it's an overreaction.
Eagles Nation?
I think it's overreaction. If I recall correctly, the Cowboys play the Falcons, the Lions, the Eagles twice, and then the Niners when CMC comes back. And I think those are the only teams out of all those teams that have pretty good to elite run games. So that's going to be their comp. All the other teams don't really have. And if it's a team that drops back with them, or the Cowboys can get up because they're the ultimate front runners, the Cowboys will win that game. So I believe they'll sneak in. I just don't believe they'll be great.
JJ?
I think it's an overreaction. Like, I mean, once again, we only 3 weeks into the season, bro. Come on, let's really get to it. And at the end of the day, like we just talked about the Vikings, playing very well, but it's only 3 weeks. I can say the same for dang near every other team in the league, bro. The time when we start getting a little nervous and start getting rampant, when we start getting week 6, week 5, week 6, week 7, you know what I'm saying? That's when you start. Hold up, y'all gotta lock in here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Rue?
Man, it is 100% an overreaction. Like I like the point that was just made. The season just started. They have how many 17 games? We're not even halfway through. Like, yes, Micah Parsons has been MIA, but why is he MIA? Because they're all the O-line. I promise you, every O-line is starring Micah Parsons, making sure they're sliding his way. If they have to double, they double his way. Like, so that's what it is for Micah Parsons. All it is the other guys just got to step up, which can help with that is scheme, which they have a lot more games to develop, keep improving their defensive scheme and offensive scheme. Dak been balling out. You know what I'm saying? So the offense is going to be straight. The defense will get better because, we just started the season. You think they're just going to be the way they are right now for the rest of the season? Hell no. They're going to improve. They're going to make whatever changes they need to make schematically, personnel-wise to get the results that they need to get, which I know that they're going to make the playoffs. It's not even like you can stamp it right now today. The Cowboys will make the playoffs. Like
they got a tough rest of the schedule though. It's a tough schedule, man.
I mean, it's 3 games in, so that's just how. Well, when it comes to teams like this, bro, it like depends on how they playing. Like, I don't know. I'm always iffy on this one.
That's why I'm stuck in the middle.
Rue, I'm gonna start back on you. Say overreaction, underreaction. Josh Allen will win his first MVP. Yo, Rube, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. It just went out a little bit. What happened?
I said it. So I'm gonna say it's back on you. This is the next statement. Overreaction, underreaction. Josh Allen will win his first MVP.
Man, that's an overreaction. He's not winning his first MVP this year. Yeah, you heard it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna put my face in the camera. Yeah, I said it. Josh Allen is not winning his first MVP.
Noted.
It's gonna come. It ain't coming this season. I think there's a who else would be in contention? Obviously, Pat Lamar. Obviously, but you never know.
No.
Kirk Cousins, year ago.
Kirk.
Nah.
You know who I sleeper MVP. Sam Darnold.
Yeah, sleep.
Very sleep.
Very
my
sleep.
sleeper pick.
Bro, that would be it.
Josh Allen and no.
All right, so JJ, overreaction, underreaction. Josh
Hey,
Allen.
Rue, 3 weeks, gang. That's all I gotta say. He's 3 weeks, bro. Remember that.
I know. Hey, you're right. The same point I made about overreaction, underreaction, Cowboys not making play. You're right. It is 3 weeks, but that's why I said sleeper. If he can take these guys to the playoffs and at least win one game, MVP for sure.
He could get comeback player of the year. MVP?
Yeah, comeback player of the year. You're right. He'll probably have to go to the Super Bowl to win MVP. I ain't gonna
Underreaction though, Trent, on the Josh Allen stuff. Look, I already said, bro. As of right now, he's doing exactly what I said he had to do for him to even be considered. You see the roster that I told y'all he's dealing with right now, and they even though they play some up and down defenses, you feel me? All I'm saying is, bro, he's still 20. He almost dang near threw 30 passes in the first half and didn't have to throw the ball dang near anything in the second half. Come on, you feel me? He was in a hell game with the Cardinals. Shoot, I mean it doesn't matter though because he was still balling out in that game too. And don't get me started. He didn't even have to do much against the the Dolphins. Look, it's an underreaction, bro.
Matt.
I'm gonna say it's an underreaction because it's the first 3 weeks, so I was thinking like overreaction, but like I mean JJ kind of touched upon it. Like this isn't like it's not like any of us are super surprised that Josh Allen is playing the way that he is.
I am.
We knew what Josh Allen was.
I thought they were gonna sell him. I thought his teammates were gonna sell him.
Okay, so not Josh Allen, but the teammates are gonna sell him. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Team wise, yeah. I could get that. But in terms of strictly Josh Allen, forget everybody else around him. Like what he's doing right now doesn't really surprise me. It's just a matter of if he's going to sustain it. But as of right now, I would say it's an underreaction.
Eagle Nation.
I'm gonna say it's an overreaction for sure. If I would have asked JJ coming into the season, if the Cardinals are going to have a good defense,
QB in the league
hold on.
if I'd have asked JJ if the Cardinals are going to have a good defense, would you have said yes?
I would have said no.
Okay. No. If I'd have said, hey, the Dolphins, are they going to have a really good defense? Would you have said yes?
I agree.
Did you say really good or good?
Really good.
Do you think he's the top 3 QB?
That's kind of a drag, but no, I wouldn't have said they had a really good defense either.
Okay, so and then yes, the Jags and Dolphins you would say had a good defense. They still have to play the Jets twice. They'll probably win those games, but it won't be a barn burner for Josh Allen. They still play the Chiefs. They still play the Ravens. They still play these other teams that have good defenses
right now,
where the Bills could still win.
Or Josh?
Hold on,
right.
Hold on. Yeah, we taking. I'm taking.
Yeah, I'm taking Josh over it, but I'm just saying these statistics are going to start coming down to earth real soon, and when they do, other candidates will start to stand up. Josh looks great now because these defenses have been bad, and what would have really helped his case if they continued to just let him cook the Jags, have one of those 6 to 7 TDs, almost set an NFL record type game, so the narrative stays with him. But then they took him out because they were blowing him out so well. That when he starts to play these harder teams, they could still win. I'm not saying the Bills are going to be in no damn barely making the playoffs type stuff, but he's just not going to have these eye-popping numbers where he's Josh Allen not turning the ball over right now.
Man, hurry up, bro.
That's not happening. And Mookie, you're just upset. It's okay.
Because you damn, nigga, we like you want to
Mookie, go talk to us about PFF. Go talk to us about PFF.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to us about PFF.
Talk
to us about PFF.
To your point, bro.
Go ahead, Durant.
Nigga ask you what your thoughts. You get preaching ceremonies.
I was gonna say Eagle, regardless though, bro. Regardless of what we said about defense, I said that in my statement. They weren't good defenses. They were up and down, but it doesn't change the fact that Josh Allen's still playing out his mind. So
with a lesser cast,
defenses. I want you to know when it comes to MVPs and stuff like that, they're not valuing your defenses. They value what you're doing with the roster around you.
No, I agree. I'm just saying by the time he starts playing those harder defenses, those numbers won't be this. They'll start turning the ball over, and it's towards the end of the year when that narrative starts mattering.
But we basing this off of 3 weeks.
That's why I say it's an overreaction, because it's based off of 3 weeks.
Man, it's just an underreaction, man. Y'all gonna stop playing my man Josh, man. Is this a surprise that a top 2 quarterback is coming in and he's doing his thing?
It's an overreaction. Yep, you're right.
It's not an overreaction. No, I'm sorry.
No, it's crazy.
Now it's crazy. Yeah.
Hold on, Rube.
That's not crazy.
It's not crazy.
Wait, hold on. So, Rube, you think Josh Allen being top 2 is crazy?
Yes. All right. I might have dragged it. Crazy, maybe not crazy. But look, bro, he's definitely. I got my boy Lamar in there.
And
over him, bro.
the thing is,
you got Lamar over Josh Allen?
Bro, if I had to draft the team right now, I'm drafting Lamar over Josh, bro. Fast.
So you drafting a playoff trophy?
Wait,
bro, because who's more dynamic? Who's
Josh Allen?
You're drafting a
MVP?
playoff trophy.
Who's won an MVP?
MVPs doesn't make you a better player.
Winning the
MVPs don't matter. MVPs don't matter.
Let me ask you a question.
So what are we talking about right now? What's this whole conversation about?
Hold on. By your logic, you drafting Lamar over Drew Brees?
See, but now we trying to talk about the air. If Drew Brees is coming out now and playing, I'm drafting Lamar.
No, you just said the MVPs though.
Okay.
Bro, who got 2 of them things?
Rube, hold on, Rube. You were talking
about MVPs just don't matter.
No, so Rube, hold on, Rube. I just want to clarify so we can keep this pushing. You are talking to a bona fide Lamar hater. Just let him rock.
Okay, there we go. Now that makes more sense.
Okay, so Mookie, is it a overreaction or underreaction that Josh Allen will win his first MVP?
It's an overreaction. Like y'all hit the nail on the point. Like he played the bottom defenses in the league, bro. Like, of course you're gonna cook. But let's be honest, chat. If his team had a better record, if his team was like winning games and his defense wasn't selling him, or the rest wasn't selling him, like, bro, Joe Burrow should be the MVP. Like,
what,
bro? If you look at this, hold on. If you look at Joe Burrow's numbers,
yo, Dave, say cheese.
If you look at
the
Joe
Patriots
Burrow's numbers, listen, five touchdowns, 5 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. I think he leads the lead in completion percentage at 71%. He threw over 730 yards.
You became a stat merchant, bro.
On top of that, when you look at Joe Burrow, when you look at Joe Burrow, he's probably the best post snap quarterback in the league. He's the most accurate quarterback in the league.
Mookie. People who vote on the MVP
can y'all stop over talking me, bro? And he's
all this stuff that you're saying.
You make your point already.
You make your point already, bro. I don't think Josh Allen has performed better than Joe Burrow. But the reason why
wait. Josh Allen has 0 interceptions.
Listen to what I'm saying. And the reason why people will have Josh Allen number 1 in MVP vote because his team is 3-0.
That matters. That matters.
Is a team award, bro.
So we can dead this conversation
for the AP. That matters.
So we can dead this conversation and keep going. Josh Allen is second in touchdowns, has 0 picks, and he has number 1 in QBR, and they're undefeated. So Mookie, you talking about all this shit right now about Joe Burrow? Stop.
He also didn't play the Patriots and look like a bum.
But Josh Allen is not more
accurate. Mind you, Mookie, don't bring up the comp tax and the defense they playing.
Yes.
When you was hyping up Derek Carr playing the bum ass Panthers going crazy.
Yeah, but he was also playing the Cowboys. He also cooked the Cowboys secondary. But also you got hold on.
And looked embarrassed against the Eagles.
Wait, hold on. Did you not just say? Come on, you talking about the Cowboys? Wait, did you not just say the Cowboys defense is fraud?
No, I said their run game is not that good.
So their pass defense isn't fraud right now?
That shit fraud.
Their pass defense better than their run defense.
They saying much.
Low bar.
But what I'm saying is this: is that like, did we not see Joe Burrow literally cook the Chiefs defense? Did we not see him outplay Patrick Mahomes? Did we not see him cook last night and got sold by his fucking defense? Did we not see all
this? Did he cook against the Pats?
He hasn't been playing.
He was injured in the past. He was rusty. He missed.
Mookie, do you think the Associated Press who votes on the MVP cares about the context?
That's why I don't care. Hold on. I'm glad you said it. That's why MVP votes don't matter. MVPs are
Okay,
narratives.
okay, you know, I agree with that, man. I agree with. I don't. I still
It
don't
doesn't
think Joe
matter.
Burrow's been
I
playing
don't
better
care
than
about
Josh Allen.
MVPs.
Hold on. Now, Rube, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, Mookie, so you tell me right now, you would draft Joe Burrow before Josh Allen right now?
Yes, he would.
Yes,
he would.
easily.
Are you? Wow.
Easily.
I would too.
Yes, come
Who
on.
said I
bro.
would
Yes,
too?
easily.
JJ said that.
No injuries,
Oh my
I would
God.
too.
What is all right? Let me hear the logic.
No injuries.
He's just a better quarterback. Like
what?
If I knew Joe Burrow wasn't getting hurt,
I like.
Damn, you don't know that.
Rude. I prefer smarter and structured quarterbacks that can read defense at a high level. Josh Allen, he can't do that comparable to Joe Burrow, bro. It's gaps between the two.
I'm not gonna lie. That's just
Josh Allen. I mean, Joe Burrow is the best post snap quarterback in the league. He's the best in structure quarterback in the league. And you combine it with his accuracy and his anticipation, also while having good pocket presence and stuff like that. Joe Burrow, yes, he's the second best quarterback in the league.
And also, too, hold on. I got some 2 super chats. So shout out Sports PSP. First super chat, shout out to $2 donation. Do you believe Mike McCarthy will be fired? To be honest, no, it's too early to tell. 3 weeks in.
Too early to tell.
And if we talk about overreaction, underreaction, Saquon for MVP, I don't know about that because I think the QB play is going to be definitely ramped up the way it was last year.
Yeah.
So I don't
OPOY though, for sure.
I think OPOY
for sure.
Why do we
you guys realize to be able to get running back like MVP, like when LT and Adrian Peterson won it those years, you guys do crazy stuff. And right now, Saquon's doing what LT did like those first 3 games when he won his MVP, but you have to do more than that to be able to get an MVP now.
Saquon for Offensive Player of the Year.
Like CMC was crazy last year, and
you don't know about that? Saquon for
OPOY?
OPOY?
He don't win it, bro.
He has a chance.
If he stays healthy, he could.
He has a good ass case.
Go ahead and say Bijan winning it, Root.
I don't think. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think no running back finna win.
It might be Jettis, but I think Jettis.
Yeah, no running back winning the award, man, right now.
Yeah, no running back winning that no more. That's over.
All right, so that was cool. We about to do these games. We got like 20, 30 more minutes before we head out. About to do these game predictions for week 4. So I'm gonna start off with you, Mookie. This Thursday night football, Dallas Giants. Who you got? Anybody? Let's say who you got.
I'm gonna go with the little Cowboys, man.
Bounce back game.
Hopefully, I thought it was against the Ravens, but made me look stupid. But yeah, man, I'm just excited to see Malik Nabers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Malik Nabers. He's better than Marvin Harrison. Try to tell y'all you didn't listen. Yeah, I'm excited to see what Malik Nabers. Daniel Jones has been finding him. I hope he can find him in that defense too as well. Malik Nabers' route running, his explosiveness, bro. He's going to be. I think after this year, next year, I think we're going to have conversations if he's a top 5 wide receiver in the game because.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's just unbelievable, bro. So I'm just excited to see him. I know the Cowboys going to win. They're a better team on top to the bottom, hopefully. But hopefully they can. Their defense is just not able to collapse like they did. Let Malik Nabers go bonkers. But yeah, I got a Cowboys. It is what it is.
Durant.
Yeah, similar to how we said the Ravens, like they needed that win against Dallas. Dallas, they need a win right now. It's like they can't afford to lose this game, and they're gonna come out with a hunger. It's gonna be Dallas.
Eagles Nation.
I'm gonna say the Cowboys. However, I will say if Brian Daboll can, as crazy as it sounds, basically put Daniel Jones in the deciding factor of is you gonna run at Micah Parsons, because usually when teams do the running at Micah Parsons and read options with a dual threat quarterback, he's usually the liability there. If they can do that, then they usually fare well. But I still think the Cowboys will win.
Matt,
I don't have any real reasoning behind this, but my predictions have been so bad. I've just been picking the favorite every time. I'm picking the Giants just because.
Fuck it, why not?
It's just fun.
Storm got to get upset.
Fuck it. JJ, who you got?
Give me Dallas, bro. Come on. TD.
Rue, I'm assuming you got the Cowboys?
Hell yeah, I got the Cowboys. But then also I want to respond to some people in the chat. I'm looking at the chat. First of all, I think it was Chris Roberts who said CMC literally won Offensive Player of the Year last year. Running backs should still win that. First of all, CMC is not the prototypical running back. That's why he won that. He's really a receiver / running back. So let's get that out the way. Ain't no pure running back.
Saquon is too, though.
Yeah, but he on CMC level, bro. It's a difference.
You're crazy.
Cap.
What?
Now he capping?
Oh, wait
Now
on
he
Trent.
capping?
What?
I'm just saying.
Oh, waiting on
Hey.
Trent.
Hold on. Let him cook.
What?
Let him cook. Come on.
Saquon is on CMC's level, bro. He's always
So you think
logistics?
Saquon has always been the top dog in the
Mookie, you're a
Now
Saints
glazing.
fan,
Now
and
you're
you saw
glazing. Now you're
Saquon.
glazing for sure.
Nice.
Glazing.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to.
Saquon
We
is
do the CMC Saquon. We're gonna be arguing all day, but
All right,
nah.
then one more.
They put a lot of work
His
force
level
into
is
it,
crazy.
too.
Chris Roberts also said, Trent, this nigga said Neighbors gonna be better than Chase. LOL. That's a good question. Is Neighbors gonna be better than Chase?
Yes.
I don't know, bro. That's tough. I don't know.
Yes.
It's too early.
He's more explosive.
It's
than
too
Chase.
early, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Malik Nabers is more explosive.
Wait,
than
I'm
Chase.
gonna tell y'all something. He's a better contested catcher than Chase ever was, bro. And on top of that,
I agree.
hold on.
I
And
agree.
on top
Off
of
of the
that,
sample
he got better hops than him. Plus, he's more explosive than him. Why do y'all think that's a crazy take? Y'all are crazy, bro.
It ain't too crazy.
That's not a crazy take.
Jamar might be the best.
You say he more explosive, and you think he can jump higher?
Yeah. I'm talking about yak, jumping ability,
Yeah,
being able to catch passes.
Nah, that's Jamar Chase.
That's crazy.
JJ, that boy he need LASIK, JJ. He need that LASIK surgery, boy.
Hold on. So you telling me
We forget Jason trying to compete for
has
contract.
better hops than Neighbors?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yo, you got it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, the chat came up with another one. Who y'all like better long term? Marv or Neighbors?
Marv. I'm still going Marv.
I still got Marv.
That's
Marv.
I'm still going Marv. I'm still going Marv. It's early, but I'm still
Marvin
going
Harrison
Marv.
Jr., bro. Like he's gonna be the goat.
They both damn good though.
So you think Marvin Harrison is gonna be on Justin Jefferson level?
Ooh.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yes,
by
yes,
this year is
potential
going
to be
to
the
be on
best
Randy
receiver in the
Moss.
league.
Okay, he has potential to do it, but I ain't gonna put him there yet. Jettis is a different.
He got
kind of
potential to be the.
I ain't gonna lie. When I watch Marvin, he don't really look like he moving too crazy though. Like, I'm not seeing that. I'm like,
for his size. For his size, he's moving. How many guys at his size are doing what he's doing?
DK Metcalf is bigger.
Do you think? Hold on, man. Do you think
DK don't move like Marv?
Do you think Marvin Harrison has better release off the line of scrimmage than fucking Neighbors?
Hell no. Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
No.
Logistics. I think it's logistics.
And on top of that, he's a way better yak player, and he's more faster than
Way better is crazy.
He could.
Marvin is a better route runner though.
Oh, he's on Lamar.
He better route runner, better contest catcher, better against press, better against zone. I think the only thing that we got on him is yak. That's it. He don't got better hands. Like, well, what are we talking about?
You're right. You're right. Yak is the only thing he really got.
But I think the things that Neighbors bring is more impactful. That's why he's been better than Marvin.
Impactful. Are you saying because he can run after catch better than
Yeah, he can run after catch, and on top of that, bro, his body control is so elite.
You don't got better body control than Marvin Harrison.
Don't got it better than Marv.
His hot, bro.
He's not a better athlete than Marvin Harrison Jr.
The way that Neighbors caught that pass out the pinpoint of that red zone, bro.
I know that's what you was riding the entire time. That's what you was thinking about. You was thinking about him going like this, going flying around. You know what I'm saying? Turning around for the respect. You know what I'm saying? He went crazy on that too. But that's not better than Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
And on top of that, who playing with the better quarterback?
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Actually, I don't really. No, I'm not gonna lie.
JJ, don't hell no. You're nasty.
Let's get these games rolling so we can get about it.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Mookie, back on you. I think the next game, your boy Joey B versus the Carolina Panthers. Can this be an upset alert, or is this about to?
No, please don't. Well, the Bengals need a win, man, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Damn, they're supposed to beat the Commanders last night, but I think the Bengals gonna win. They need to win. If they don't win, if they'll win this game against the Panthers, and the Panthers upset them, bro. Yeah, man, we gotta have conversations. The coach might be on fire watch, fire the defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think the Bengals will win. It's all in that. They lose this game, they miss the playoffs.
Do-rag.
If the Bengals lose this game, oh yeah, we deserve it real hard. I'm gonna go Bengals. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. They should win this game, but please let me find out Carolina upset this team.
Upset alert! Upset alert!
They upset this team. Oh Lord, we coming with the narratives of doom.
Eagle Nation.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going with the Panthers. When I saw from the Bengals defense, that shit was nasty. That defense was atrocious. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know it sounds crazy, and I'm not even really fully believing full-fledged into it. But that defense, like, I believe in Joe Burrow. I don't believe that the Panthers have a great defense. But that Bengals defense is really, really bad. Like, really bad. Something just has me believing the Panthers will win.
Matt?
I want to say the Panthers just because, you know, fuck it, but no, I can't do that. I can't go that far. Give me the Bengals.
JJ?
Go ahead. Look, like I said, they might go 3-1. Go ahead and give me the Bengals, man. They gotta win this game. They need it.
Yo, Rube, who you got? Bengals, Panthers.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Stamp me right now, September 24th. I got the Panthers upsetting the Bengals, bro.
Oh,
nobody want to hear it. I know nobody believe it, but best believe Andy Dalton's gonna come out there and go crazy. He on some old nigga. I don't care. This is my last hurrah. I'm gonna be the best I ever been. Hey, this is I'm telling you, momentum is on his side specifically.
Defense, Flacco shit.
Defense, yeah, literally. Defense, they got to do what they got to do. But offensively, bro, the Panthers gonna put points up, and I think it's gonna be a good game. I got Panthers winning by a field goal.
One thing I'll give you might be Andy Dalton revenge game, man. That's all I got.
Bro, Andy Dalton revenge season.
Is it at Carolina?
Hold on, let me look. It is at Carolina, actually.
Oh shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Upset game.
I'm gonna lie. Okay, Joe Burrow go 0-4.
I'm gonna say the Bengals lost.
Joe Burrow go
to the
0-4.
Pats at home.
It depends on what happens, though, Trent. Come on, lock in, bro.
That's what I said. I'm observing.
Context.
We observing that game.
Context.
But if he played good, I mean,
we talk with context around here.
No, Mookie don't care about context, so why do you
yes, I do.
He care about stats. He care about stats.
I put a lot of context in my assessment.
What PFF say?
Yeah, I ain't gonna argue. Let's keep it going. So look, yo, Rube, you still here?
Yeah, bro, I'm right here.
Yeah, just make sure. All right, just make sure let's get these picks back. So,
Jets, start with me.
Jets, Broncos. Who you got?
Man, I got the Jets.
All right,
Jets. Aaron Rodgers, he's doing his thing this season. The O-line is improved. Brees Hall's a dog. Defense is a dog. I got them over the Broncos, who they're not bad, but I don't think they're operating at the same level as the Jets right now.
Cool. JJ?
Oh, yeah. Give me the Jets, man. Hey, Rod.
Matt?
Like how you do.
Matt?
Give me the Jets. Not thinking twice about that one.
Eagles Nation.
I got the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, like he was experimenting last year.
No cap. Do right.
I told y'all, I'm not picking the Broncos to win a single game this year. I'm not moved by Brock Osweiler 2.0 in that. Yeah, we're not moved by that. Give me the Jets.
Well, you were wrong. But
you're
disrespecting
wrong.
Brock Osweiler with that comparison.
You got to win, but you know.
Hey, like I said, I wouldn't have picked it. Well, damn, I bet it against it.
Who you got?
We don't talk about that.
Sean Payton coaching the Broncos. He doesn't have Drew Brees on the center. I don't think the offense is going to be able to score over 20-something points. Give me the Jets. I don't see how they're going to score in that defense.
I bet. Mookie, back on you. Division rival, big game. Yo Saints versus them ATL Falcons. No trolling. Non-biased aside. Who you really got and you might have your team, but what's the score?
Man, this is going to be a tough game, man. We're injured. Eric McCoy is out, bro. Fuck, man. I think the Falcons might. This is the game they might win. They might beat us. I think we still. But I still think we're gonna still win the division. I still think we're gonna beat them next time. But right now, we're too banged up, and you know what I'm saying. That offensive line, we have seen it. You put pressure on Carr. You know what I'm saying. You can limit the offense. You can stop the running game, which we are a running team. I think the Falcons might get it done today, man. I think it'll be a closer game though.
Durag?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ATL. I think the Dirty Birds get that thing done. They looking pretty damn good despite losing to Kansas City.
Eagle Nation.
I'm actually going with the Saints.
Yeah, you a hater
I don't.
because you lost. Take that L.
We beat the Saints. What? What?
You lost to us. You lost to us.
You barely beat the Saints.
We barely lost to the Falcons. So, like, what are we talking about?
But y'all lost though. Yeah.
Okay, then. So why would that? You didn't even hear why I said. Anyways, the Falcons don't have a Jalen Carter to basically take the advantage of their center being gone. So you didn't do that with us.
That's a good point.
So,
I ain't gonna lie.
let's try. But again, so I think that the Saints will actually rebound now. They're prepared for their center being out. They'll go back to what that offense was. The Falcons' defense isn't that great. The teams that they've been playing, quarterbacks have been not playing that great, even with Patrick Mahomes. He hasn't been Patrick Mahomes this year. So I actually think the Saints could win that one.
Matt?
I'm going to take the Falcons on this one. I feel like this is going to be another one of those games where, Bijan going to do his regular Bijan business. And, yeah.
JJ.
Look, hibachi, man.
You hold on. You thinking this, JJ? I don't like how you celebrating over there. You thinking this is just gonna be a walk in the park? Know the Saints defense is actually like that. The Saints got a top 3 defense in the league. We force turnovers. We get after the quarterback.
I just want to know one thing though.
So the fact that you still think that this is gonna be you lollygagging, shaking your arms, and shit, like, bro, this is not gonna be a tough game for you, brother.
I don't think I was like afraid of y'all defense though before this. I don't think I would be after you.
No, now you Yeah, he chatted.
And anyways, what you didn't know is that our O-line's banged up too. Actually, our center is on IR for I think the next 4 weeks. So is our right tackle. So regardless, we have the same now. We don't have an excuse, but we have the same issue that you do. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, hibachi, we winning the game. You know what I'm saying? Them ain't gonna do nothing against us today. You feel me? So, yeah, we got it. Come on, go ahead.
JJ, I wanted to apologize if y'all lose.
Beat the fuck out y'all.
I wanted to apologize if you lose.
I can't stand y'all niggas. Man.
I got the Falcons winning.
That's just Atlanta.
Hey,
I got the Falcons winning 7 or 10. It's gonna be a good game. The Saints won't really be able to score too well. Like Mookie saying, Eric McCoy's out. He loves saying that. So yeah, Eric McCoy out, and he's trying to say my boy Caesar not good. So okay, then y'all gonna lose for sure. Y'all gonna put up minimal points.
Caesar get in the weight room, man.
Yeah, bro, he big as hell. You tripping? This dude big as hell.
He tripping. Let him on. Gabe, I totally forgot about talking about your Chiefs and how low key the Falcons got robbed.
Got robbed like shit.
Yeah, right. I forgot. But we can talk about low key. We can talk about that later. You feel me? Yeah, we can because we got to head over. We got to head out my way. So we're gonna keep going with these games. What's next? There's a bunch of 12 o'clock games. Durag, back on you. It's a lot of division games starting to start up. Jags, Houston. Who you got?
Houston, they're going to abuse that Jags secondary. It's Swiss cheese right now. I'm going to go Houston.
JJ.
Go ahead. Give me Houston, man.
Rue, who you got?
Man, Houston, they're going to come back. TJ going to do his thing.
Eagles Nation?
I got Houston. I think they started experimenting, trying to figure out how to get the offense and defense clicking at the same game.
Matt?
Give me H-Town. This is going to be the game where the Texans are proving that they're a Super Bowl contender.
All right, back for sure. Matt, back on you. What's his name? Green Bay, Minnesota.
Give me Minnesota.
Eagles Nation.
I'm just not trying to believe it, and I'm actually gonna go with the Packers. I just think they find ways right now, so I'm gonna believe in the Packers.
Rue.
Give me Minnesota for sure. Sam Darnold, sleeper MVP pick.
JJ.
Yeah, I've been picking against Minnesota. I'm gonna go ahead and pick them this week, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lose to the Packers. Now, real quick, how were we gifted 3 penalties when y'all are idiots? Like, that's not our problem. If anything, we should have got another penalty because y'all want to be an idiot in the end zone and hold Kyle Pitts and sit here and be it's a whole DPI, but y'all don't want to talk about it. Right.
Yeah, we know. That's like we not. Durag, who you got?
I definitely got Minnesota. That defense is gonna make Malik Willis think he gonna show y'all Yeah, it's gonna get ugly.
All right, Durag, back on you. Philly, Tampa.
It's in Tampa. I'm gonna go Tampa. Philly's a beat up. Yeah, I don't know if Devontae Smith's gonna play or not. They're beat up as hell. But it would be great for Philly to win this game because after that they're going to the bye week. But I'm gonna lean Tampa. Tampa needs to get back right game after losing to Denver.
JJ,
give me Philly. I believe that they can beat
Rue,
Tampa all the way. Baker gonna do his thing. Eagles beat up right now, especially if Devontae not playing. Yeah, I don't really like it because they're gonna just double AJ, force the next guy to step up.
AJ ain't playing either.
Yeah, no, AJ's
it's
not.
over with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tampa. Then it's not even debate. Tampa.
Eagle Nation.
It all depends if Slay or Lane, either one of them's out. Or even Smith, if any one of them's out, I don't believe we'll win. If all three are playing, then I'll take the Eagles.
Matt.
Philly's still the better team, but yeah, with the injuries that Philly's facing, I'm gonna take Tampa.
I didn't think about that, but y'all might have just swayed my decision. I might actually think Tampa's gonna win that because I forgot about them injuries.
They're beat up.
Yeah, they definitely are beat up. All right, Matt. The next game back on you. Pittsburgh, Indiana. Does Pittsburgh go 4-0?
Wait, who's Pittsburgh playing?
Indiana.
Colts.
Indy. Yeah. Mike Tomlin is going to start off 4-0.
Eagles Nation.
I definitely got the Steelers. That Colts defense is a little suspect, and Mike Tomlin just knows how to coach.
Rule.
Man, I gave me the Steelers. I don't think Anthony Richardson is, really a starting QB. Should be a starting QB in the NFL right now. So give me the Steelers.
He ain't lying.
What? Steelers. Who said that?
I said you not lying.
Say you not lying.
Oh.
Give me the Steelers though.
Do-rag.
Yeah, Colts run defense, boo-boo. Anthony Richardson, CTE, equals Steelers win.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts won, though. I will say that. I wouldn't be surprised.
If they do, it's going to be
JJ, your 50-50 ass. I wouldn't be surprised if this team won.
Oh, I chose my team, but I'm like...
He just said about like 5 different games. I wouldn't be surprised if this team won. I wouldn't be surprised if this team won.
about 2 teams, actually.
You just said that like 5 times.
So look, does anybody have the Patriots beating the 49ers? Anybody?
I'm going to tell you this right now, Trent. If we find a way to lose this game, the crash out of doom is imminent. I'm not.
Does anybody think that? No? So let's just keep moving on. All right, so do-rag.
Is Purdy playing though?
It's Purdy playing. Shut the fuck up. Come on.
No, a question. Is he actually playing? He's hurt in the last game.
He's actually hurt.
He's playing.
Okay. That was a genuine question.
That's a genuine question. I think he actually might be hurt. So
no, his back sore, but he's playing.
All right, but look though, do-rag. Back on you. The Cliff Kingsbury revenge game. Washington, Arizona. Who you got?
The things Marvin Harrison Jr. might do to Emmanuel Forbes might be crazy. I'm gonna go Cardinals. It's a better offense right now. I'll go Cardinals.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it's a better offense.
All right, JJ.
Shoot, JD5 got a lot to say about that. You know what I'm saying? But I do think the Cardinals are gonna win. So.
Rue, who you got?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I got the Arizona Cardinals for sure. Kyler Murray gonna do his thing. Marvin Harrison gonna do his thing, and their defense gonna do their thing.
All right, Eagles Nation.
I got the Cardinals, but this might be low-key the game of the week just because of how much offense is going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like this, what was it? The Rams Chiefs like 3-4 years ago, that 50-point like game. It could be low-key that just because these are electrifying offenses and their defenses aren't that great. So, but I still got the Cardinals.
All right, bet. And Matt, who you got?
Give me the Commanders, bro. Give me Jaden Daniels. Gonna be a top 10 quarterback in like 11 weeks, and we're all gonna know it. Yeah, now give me the Commanders.
Yeah, all right. Not playing.
I'm playing.
Nicola. Next game. Matt, on you. Cleveland, Raiders. Who you got?
Give me Cleveland.
Eagles Nation.
This will be probably the worst game of the week, and I'm going with the Raiders. I refuse to believe in Deshaun Watson anymore.
Ruben, who you got?
Man, I got Cleveland, man. I believe in Deshaun Watson.
JJ,
Give me Cleveland.
Durag.
Yeah, no Jack Conklin. Give me the Raiders. Matt Crosby's gonna wreak havoc.
Our last 3:25 game before we get to Sunday night and Monday night. KC Chargers. What you got, Durag?
It's probably gonna be KC because I don't think Justin Herbert plays this game. That they sit him down.
Oh yeah. So if Justin Herbert's not playing, everybody got the Chiefs, right?
Yeah. Even if he is playing, he's gonna be limited.
The refs will find a way for the Chiefs to win regardless.
No cap.
You definitely cooked. So I'll just start off with you, Matt. Both Sunday Night Football, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Who you got?
I'm taking the Bills. I'm not. I could obviously see the Ravens winning that game because the Bills' defense just isn't good. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just caught up in the moment of this Josh Allen hot streak. We'll see.
Eagles Nation.
Where is it at?
It's in Baltimore.
I think the Ravens need the game more. Just they've been sliding. I think I'm going with the Ravens for that one actually.
Rue.
Give me Lamar. He's better. He's better than Josh Allen, man.
JJ.
Give me Lamar.
Give me the Bills.
Durag.
Yes, sir. It's Josh Allen. It's gonna be a statement game for his MVP case. Be in Baltimore and be more, showing why he's the quarterback over Lamar Jackson.
By the way, I just said that so that way I can see what David's gonna
I'm
say.
not gonna doing your mic like that is crazy.
I definitely got the Ravens.
You was gonna say regardless, JJ.
I definitely got the Ravens.
Mookie, who you got? Lamar, Josh Allen, Bills, Ravens. Who you got?
I didn't do that Chiefs prediction.
All right, who you got? Who you got for both of the games real quick? Because we about to head up.
All right, I'm gonna start with the Ravens and the Bills one, right? I got him. This is gonna be close, but I got the Ravens winning. I think Josh Allen's gonna turn over the ball. I think the Ravens defense is still great, despite them going against two of the best offenses in the league in the start of the year, right? You know, and I think they can get. I think they can do the right thing. I think Lamar plays a solid game tonight, or against the.
That was hard for Mookie. He didn't know who he wanted to hit on more.
Okay.
All right, I think Lamar plays a solid game. I think Josh Allen outperforms him, but I think they both have a good QB showing. It's gonna be a good game. So, about the Chiefs and the Chargers, man.
Who you got? So we got to head out, Mookie. Who you got?
I want to say the Chargers if Justin Herbert's playing, but the thing is that when you out to your tackles and stuff like that, and then the NFL is cheating for the Chiefs, they're gonna suspend Derwin James off a helmet hit after like you know what I'm saying, like it doesn't happen throughout the whole totality of the league. I think the Chiefs will win. I think it'll be a close game, but man, the Chargers they're just not using Herbert right, bro. Like this is another situation where he just not maximizes the player, bro. And keep on using this man as a handoff merchant. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
All right, look. So Durag, I'm gonna start with you. I'm just give you the two games and who are your two winners for the last two Super Heavy.
Who you got, Trent?
I'm not gonna lie for the Chiefs Chargers. I'm gonna just say Chiefs because I don't think if Herbert's playing, he's gonna be hella limited because he re-aggravated his injury. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. And then I got that Ravens. I don't know. I can't in that one. I don't gonna lie. But Durag.
Oh, you got the Ravens winning?
I might say I got Bills. I got Bills. So Durag, back on you. These last two games before we head out: Tennessee versus Miami and Seattle versus Detroit. Who you got for the two Monday Night Football games?
Detroit and Seattle. You said Tennessee and
Miami.
Give me Mayo, man.
All right, JJ. JJ.
Can't hear you.
You might.
Who you got?
Yeah.
So I got Miami winning, and then I got Detroit.
All right, Rube, who you got?
I'm right with him. I got Miami and Detroit. I'm gonna get up with y'all boys though. I got Miami and Detroit.
Appreciate you. Eagles Nation, who you got?
I actually have the Titans in Detroit.
I bet. Matt, who you got?
Titans in Detroit.
I said it.
Too banged up.
Mookie, who you got?
All right. What's the games? Who the Titans going against?
It's Titans versus Miami, and then Lions versus Seattle.
All right, I got Titans in the Lions.
All right, bet. All right, Chad.
Dave hit it with me. Hit the wheel. Hit the wheel.
What?
Yeah, he was tripping on that. Yeah, look. All right, Chad. That's gonna do it. We almost at the 3-hour mark, man. Appreciate everybody that came out, supported. It was almost at 100 viewers today. We're going crazy with the content. Make sure y'all like, sub, follow us, follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok. Make sure y'all go up to the Spotify. You know, this episode's gonna be right on Spotify probably tonight. So you know, keep following all our shit. We're gonna start being able to play the film rules, which is again we gotta keep figuring out because there's so much football now where I'm trying to figure it out for y'all so we can actually watch film. But just you got anything you want to say before you head up? I bet. We're gonna catch y'all tomorrow, week 3, week 4 recap. We're gonna listen every week 3 recap, week 4 preview. That's college football. We got some hella good games, Bama, UGA, all type of shit.
Y'all keep tuning in, bro.
Facts. We'll keep tuning in, keep tapping in. We out. Peace.
Trent Breast Inc.